321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with their award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
I'll tell you what a weekend that was. That was a big, big weekend in many, many ways. Of course, we're talking about the Pistons Friday night. No, we're not. We will get to that, I promise, at some point.
It's about Sam Darnold. Yeah, I do not want green, eggs, and ham.
No, you know what it's about? It's about the New England Patriots being complete and utter frauds. That's what it's about. It's Bart Carlin on ESPN New York, on the ESPN New York YouTube page, and, of course, on the ESPN New York app. Go to the YouTube page, watch the show, be a part of it, and be a part by leaving comments and calling it at 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. I, twice in my life, have felt beyond confident in what my pre-Super Bowl pick was going to be. It was before the Seahawks-Broncos Super Bowl that was at MetLife. I thought the Broncos were going to get absolutely destroyed, and they did. And I thought that the Patriots were going to get destroyed, and they did. I picked 31-13. I was off by 2 points. Sorry. And the third and a defensive touchdown I knew was coming. This is not about me patting myself on the back. All I can tell you is this is about the New England Patriots and the fact that everybody wanted to just completely ignore that they had played literally the weakest strength of schedule this year since 1999 of any NFL team. Not a Super Bowl team, of any NFL team. And Bart, that team is not restarting their whole dynasty. That team was a fraud.
I mean, we spoke about it all year, and of course, people, can say, "Hey, man, you guys are just being haters."
Nope.
And I can understand why, but like the reality and what we were saying was like, man, like Drake May played like crap the entire playoffs, and because that defense was so good, and because the situations and the elements, and that's the beauty about when playoff football, because you have to play maybe potentially between 2 or 3 tough games, right? You have to play. You might have to play through some tough weather conditions. Super Bowl different, perfect weather condition. Don't matter. Everything's going to be good in the Super Bowl. But to get there, you have to go through some of the worst conditions possibly, depending on who's in the Super Bowl. And this year, New England had to play 2 tough games in bad weather, inclement weather, cold, dealing with all that to get to the promised land. But, man, were they helped out. I mean, you talk about if you were them, I mean, the fact that catch, no catch, not having to play against the Buffalo Bills. And if I'm the Buffalo Bills, I'm like, man, Josh Allen, you would think with his football acumen, with his ability. Like, it's not like Sam played great, so you don't need your defense to be great as far as if you're the Buffalo Bills. But, man, Josh Allen can score on anybody. His legs are a weapon against anybody. His arm, his football acumen, James Cook running the ball. Can run on anybody. Man, you talk about, man, you looking up. This is going to go down as one of those Super Bowls that you be like, man, what? Oh, I forgot Seattle won a Super Bowl. I forgot the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, there was nothing special about the game itself.
It was to us, it was nothing special about the teams either. Like, it was like nothing special about the quarterbacks, nothing special about the teams. It was just two solid teams, and one was better than the other one, and one had a better game plan. And, you know, the left side of the New England offensive line, we always said, listen, I don't know if it's possible. Is it I've never heard giving up 12 pressures in a game. Maybe the year that Trent Cole got like 6 sacks on the right tackle of the Giants, and they never helped the whole entire time. Like, bro, put a tight end over there or something.
And not only that, it's not like there was a 13-sack guy on the other side. They're consistently good with pressure, but they made you look silly.
Let me tell you something, bro. that blitz that they were running is Fox Fire Zone. It is the most simple, like, blitz. They ran it 10 times, and they got home every Fox Fire Zone, field fire zone. Defensive end goes up the field. The inside guy comes tight, and if anybody comes to block you, you have to go underneath. And then the safety or the cornerback or the defensive back, whoever's wide, goes up the field and comes off the defensive end's butt. Man. You might want to just slide it, but this is the problem. If you slide it, that means Will Campbell's by himself. So the game plan was to run the field fire zone when you wanted to bring pressure opposite Will Campbell. Because why waste a blitz going to his side when he barbecued chicken to begin with?
Yeah.
I mean, he looked tiny.
Bart, after 3 series offensively.
I would die trying to be there. What did he say during the draft when he was crying?
Oh, I forgot.
I would die to protect him.
Oh, that's right.
You died.
Well, you almost did.
No, he almost killed you to get somebody else in there.
I mean, you didn't die, but you got your ass kicked. That's for sure. And you're going to have to sit on that one for the offseason. And
he's a future guard.
Absolutely. That guy's
but
not a tackle.
But they drafted the other guard, so what they do with him?
Yeah, well, they'll have to figure that out. But you know what? That's their problem.
Don't let them see.
Hey, look.
Bear Tucker, I bet not see your ass in New England.
Well, here's what I will tell you. The Patriots, in getting to the Super Bowl, I'm not going to say they were lucky. They had an incredibly fortunate route to get there. And they were an example of a team that could be much better when you have a really good coach in place. And that's what happened. They were much better when they had a really good coach in place, and they took advantage of opportunities when they were given. That does not mean, however, that you're going to win games like that, because the coach last night didn't matter. That wasn't out-coached. That was an ass-kicking. Drake May was not very good. Do not say a word about the shoulder. I don't care. I do not care. When you get to the Super Bowl, so many people are playing hurt. It doesn't matter. If he's on the field, that's it. Doesn't mean a damn thing.
If there was any pain, it was shot up, and he didn't feel that.
He already
He'll
said
feel it today. So don't.
And
so
he
miss
admitted that before the game he took a shot.
Yeah, so miss me with that. And first of all, the shot ain't no cortisone shot or nothing like that. It's a Toradol shot, which is equivalent to taking 6 Advil. Like, stop it. It's a blocker to ease the pain so you don't feel the pain as much. Don't act like he was out there. Like, come on, we got Lindsey Vaughn trying to win with no ACL.
Yeah.
Miss me with, I got shoulder pain.
No.
Stop it.
Listen, absolutely stop it with that. And all I can tell you is, if you are a New England Patriots fan and you thought, look at us, we are back and we are already taking over the division, and Drake May is all that we want him to be, and we are going to be dominating the AFC East again for the next 10 years, that game last night told me, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet. You are far from that. And you can say whatever you want. The schedule does mean something, folks. And when the Patriots won games the way they did, and they got to the postseason, or they got to the Super Bowl the way they did, let's just be honest with yourselves right now. Be honest with yourselves right now. If Bo Nix doesn't get hurt, are you playing in the Super Bowl? Guess again. You're not. You're absolutely not. No chance.
If Stidham dumbass don't try and throw a hook shot,
just dumb.
They don't score. They don't score in that game.
Patriots have good players. It's not about that. Let's be truthful. That game could have been 45-13 if not for Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And Collinsworth made the point during the game, and he was 100% correct. Yeah. That game had the chance to be as ugly as possible. So here's my point overall. That was a great night for the Jets.
Yes.
That was a great night for the Giants. But more importantly for the Jets, because if you went into this offseason thinking we're buried, we're dead, yeah. The AFC East is gone from us forever. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. I came out of it thinking, yeah, sometimes you get teams that get to the Super Bowl that shouldn't be there, and we know it. You know what you were last night? You were the San Diego Chargers getting to the Super Bowl. Remember that?
Or Pittsburgh.
All right, we'll settle down with that.
The Bill Cowboys.
They only lost 27-17. And if they hadn't, if Neil O'Donnell or if Ernie Mills runs the right route, no, what Ernie Mills, he got hurt. Whatever. Corey Holiday runs the right route. We're not talking about that. That's fine, but you can say that if you want because they were fortunate to win their AFC Championship game that year. There have been plenty of times that there have been teams that have gotten on great runs, but when they get to the Super Bowl, they get their ass kicked. That was it last night. That was it. And to me, it says nothing about what the future holds for you. You can sit today and say, well, we've got our quarterback and we've got this and we've got that. There's a whole lot of what you don't have, too.
Yeah. And on the other side with Seattle, like success is leased, not owned. A lot of guys are going to want to get paid after this. And Jigba, Kenneth Walker, who was up for a contract, and early in the year they wanted to get rid of him, right? He shares the backfield with Charbonnet, right? But after winning the Super Bowl MVP, I think it's going to be an inswell, especially like they're going to be trying to sell this team, or we believe that they're trying to sell this team. I know, because of the team is in a trust. And it's off to I forgot his name, sister who died from Microsoft.
Oh.
So like this team is supposed to be getting
sold. You mean Paul Allen?
Yeah, Paul Allen.
Yeah, the sister now owns the team.
Right.
And they're talking about that they are going to sell the team here coming up in the coming weeks.
In the NFL.
Because I think it's because of estate things.
Yeah, and the NFL had given them grace to give them more time to sell it, but they have to sell this team.
It's nice to be selling a team off winning the Super Bowl.
Exactly. So, we always talked about the butterfly effect. Like, how does it affect Sam Darnold, who I believe was making $30-something million this year on a 3-year deal?
Yep.
They got to tear that up, and Jigba. So all that means that maybe Witherspoon has to get paid. They probably let Woolen go because he's a free agent. Like, he was in trade deadlines and stuff like that. So this team won't be the same. And the other teams are going to be coming too. When you think about the fact that the Los Angeles Rams has 2 first-round draft picks, and Matthew Stafford already said he's coming back, and they have like $60 million or $50 million in salary cap space. So it's going to be interesting, for me to see how that transpires because that team's going to be back. We know that San Francisco is going to be back. And if you had to pick who was going to be in the Super Bowl this year, I think these are probably the 2 least teams. These teams would have been in the 20s as far as you trying to figure it out. So don't try and figure out what's going to happen next year because every year is unique to itself, and one thing that we know is that we don't know.
Well, last night we found out, and on Friday I sat here and I was trying to be somewhat unbiased about the fact that the Patriots, I thought were going to get destroyed in the game. All right, let me make my argument as to why that may not happen after all. Okay. Patriots, I sat here and went through all of this. Again, easiest regular season schedule played, 391, by any team since 1999. You had a starting quarterback on one of the other teams get hurt, and he was out. You played 11 games this year against teams with head coaches not returning next year. Think about that. Head coaches, 11 games against teams with head coaches who were out. You played 4 opposing quarterbacks in the playoffs, including the Super Bowl, Bart. The 4 quarterbacks they played had a combined 5 playoff wins going into the Super Bowl. I mean, there were a lot of things pointing the other direction, and if you didn't see the signs, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, Vrabel never made it to Super Bowl as a coach. He made it to the AFC Championship, right? McDonald comes out of nowhere. He's a guy that was in the finance department. He's a guy that took a quick path, but he becomes the third youngest coach in history to win a Super Bowl.
36, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You know what I thought was kind of neat, which I did not know until I saw it this morning, is that he and Maria Taylor, who I think is about the same age, if you're close to it, went to the exact same high school together.
Oh, that's funny.
In Georgia. It's a very small town.
Oh, when she was interviewing him?
Yeah, like there was a video that was off camera where she hugged him and said something to him. Like clearly they knew each other.
And we both got here.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That is. That's amazing. And, now we see a whole lot going on as far as the future. Like, we're going to see fracking, right? Because now people are like, you can win with defense. You don't have to have a $1 billion quarterback. I mean, well, we knew that with San Francisco.
Yeah.
We knew that with Joe Flacco, like, who, remember, wasn't getting paid that much money when he won the Super Bowl. Remember, he bet on himself and became one of the highest paid quarterbacks. Nick Foles. Like, I would say arguably, like, it's probably 35% of the Super Bowls were won by non-great quarterbacks or non-Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
I mean, we'd have to go back and look, but sure, I think there's a decent amount.
We would say Jalen Hurts, Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer. We would go with Doug Williams.
Yeah, Doug Williams. I mean, Doug Williams in the
Hall
of Fame?
He was a backup. No, what I'm saying is he was the
backup at the time,
yeah. I'm saying him. You got Hotstetler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got Joe Flacco.
But to me, that was the big difference in the game. And that was the big difference between Mike Macdonald and Sean Payton against the Patriots, is that Mike Macdonald didn't care about your analytics, didn't care about anything else. We'll kick a field goal. We got no problem. You know why? My defense is going to kick your ass. Sean Payton, being an offensive coach, going for it in some instances where he didn't need to and had just as good of a defense as Seattle did.
If not better.
Sean Payton this shows you even more how bad Sean Payton was in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, because if he just kicked the field goal, it's a different game. Especially so when all this stuff happened in the second half, they wouldn't matter. Nobody would have moved the ball, and whoever was winning would have won.
A couple of other things I want to before I get to Sam, and I think we all feel good for Sam, but we'll
and Leonard Williams too.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah, he's not the story.
No, he's not. He's a good guy. Feel good for him, sure. I was very happy that Kenneth Walker won the MVP, and I knew there really couldn't be a debate about it.
Did you bet?
Well, I bet. Let me tell you something. If you followed our boy Fortenbaugh, you had a good night. I was all over with Joe yesterday. The only thing he didn't hit on was that Walker had a big game. Other than that, my dude was all over it. We pounded the Patriots. Pounded the Seahawks, rather. I pounded an alt-line Seahawks minus 6.5 at plus 112. Drake May over 31 attempts. Drake May to throw an interception. I couldn't lose last night. Patriots team total under 20.5. I could not lose last night, and I won a damn box square too.
Damn, I didn't even know that was a pick. I thought the ball bounced and he picked it up. I know it landed right into his hands. I was like,
but there was also the interception earlier, not just the pick six.
Right. But I was like, damn. I was like, how did he get the ball so fast?
I thought the same thing.
And
I thought it was a fumble in the moment.
I was like, we're going to have to see, was his arm going forward? Is it an incomplete pass? I'm like, it
doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm like, he caught it.
I thought it was a fumble return for a touchdown too.
Drake May looked lost.
The only thing I wish I had bet, and I was so confident of it, was a defensive touchdown in the game. I was so confident Seattle was going to score a defensive touchdown. Anyway,
they did.
Joe, I sent Joe a little text last night, and I said, hey, I'm going to show the proper love, kicking up a little percentage to my buddy who helped me out. He's like, no, we don't do that. He wants an exchange Carlin's Corner Table at Arby's.
Exactly.
We're doing it.
Exclusive.
We're doing it. The double R.
Oh, man. I wonder, do they still have the San Francisco, like, with the patty melt?
I don't know if that was a full-time thing or not.
Was that Hardee's? Hardee's and Arby's are the same thing?
I think they're owned by the same people.
And Checkers?
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Okay, because it depends on what part. Okay, yeah, I get confused.
With Walker, though, it does show, as much as they were relying on Charbonnet later in the year, do not ignore how good the Patriots had been against the run and how from the very first play last night, they were getting their ass kicked on the offensive line. That they were getting their ass kicked by that Seattle offensive line. Now, Milton Williams, guys, they made some plays, but Bart, they dominated the run game last night against a team that was very good against the run.
And it's because they didn't give up on it as well.
Yep.
And it's because you got to give it to Clint Kubiak, who's the son of, Gary Kubiak, who's learned from his dad, who his dad learned from Mike Shanahan and that way of running the ball and how you attack the edge. And everybody knows they want to get to the edge in that one cut. But, I saw a lot of Le'Veon Bell yesterday. You know what I mean? When I looked at Kenneth Walker.
Little patience and then the jump cut?
Yeah. And, that's a special talent that he had. I always thought he was, doing his thing. And he was right there if he wouldn't have got hurt for Rookie of the Year when Garrett Wilson won it. And, I was surprised that he had kind of fell out of favor with Pete Carroll and, only to be, found back because he was up for like maybe trade rumors because they thought he can go with Charbonnet. Now, once again, you have to respect the running back spot. So if you're the Jets, you're looking at Breece Hall, you want to let him go? When all else fails, don't have a great quarterback not having a great day, man, to be able to just turn around and hand the ball off is a luxury, and you got one. And you're going to let one walk away and then try and find another one? Good luck.
I want to talk about Sam here. There are a couple of things at work. Number one, Jet fans should not be angry that Sam won a Super Bowl. This was, to me, one of those times where because of the structure of pay in the league right now and because of everything that happened in between, should they have ridden Sam longer and not gone with Zach Wilson? Yeah, they should have. They should have.
I'm on record with saying that.
But I don't think you can sit here today and say this could have been the Jets today because you would not have waited 5 and 6 and 7 years for Sam at this point. You wouldn't. And if you're saying that, I think you're being Pollyanna about it. It's just that's an easy situation to look back and your vision's 2020 with looking at history. Because Sam had his struggles along the way for sure. And was he set up for success? Probably not in the best way, no. But I don't think it was Sam's fault that it didn't work here. I don't think it was the Jets' fault that it didn't work here. I think it was combined everybody's fault that it didn't work here. And the fact that it worked somewhere else, here's what I love about Sam. Sam never handled himself poorly like Zach Wilson. He was never a jackass like that. Mark Sanchez handled himself poorly at some times, but he had his share of success early. Sam did an amazing job handling all of the pressure for a young kid when he got here who was only 20 years old. And last night he was not great. He missed some throws. But I will say that he also made some plays for that team when they needed to, especially avoiding sacks. He got out of a couple of them, and frankly, in the fourth quarter when he got out of one, or when he didn't get out of one, Bart, I was a little bit surprised.
Yeah, I think one of the most underrated things. Remember that we used to call him Michael Slick for that big run that he had when he was with the Jets against Houston?
Yeah.
The 60-yard run when he ran somebody over, hit him with the cut. He's more athletic, and he was still growing into his body, and it's a lot. And environment matters, right? You can look at the environment, how it mattered with Drake May his first year opposed to his second year. Environment matters, right? They got 30 new starters, New England Patriots. Nobody has ever had in the Super Bowl era 30 new starters to make it to the Super Bowl, right? This was free agency. This was basically a whole new team. For everybody out there that don't know, it's 56 players on the team, and 30 of them, more than half were new. So there you go. Does the Jets have an opportunity to do the same thing? Yes, but none of that matters if you don't get a quarterback.
What was proven last night is that there is more than one way to skin a cat, and that you don't have to have a superstar quarterback. You just have to have one that can make the most of what he has to work with and can make some plays when you need him to. And that's what Sam did. He was not brilliant. They had a dominant other side of the ball, and that helped immensely. But you can win with a dominant unit and a good quarterback, and Sam is good.
And
that's what he is. He's good.
But this is the thing, man. Like, to me, he's as good or better than Kirk Cousins.
Sure.
Because he has more mobility than Kirk
Agreed.
Cousins. But, I'm saying, also, the fact that when you look at Sam, like he's young, but he didn't take all the money, right? Kirk Cousins want to take all the money. And let's see how he structures this deal to try and have a window to be successful, or does he say, I got to cash in the bank? That's going to be the big key. You know,
if we're
because
talking
Tom Brady's always been there because of that.
If we're talking about Sam taking 60 versus taking 53, I'm taking 53 and staying in Seattle.
Yeah, I'm talking about take 50 and be a god there. Erase
actually, I'm not positive that Washington has state income tax, too. I'm not anyway, whatever.
Well, anyway, take 50. With the amount of endorsements you about to get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're already a USC guy. You're a first-round draft pick, so you're already
you're a likable guy.
Right. I mean, he'll be doing all kind of commercials and stuff now going forward, right? And he's still only 28 years old. So,
feel good for him.
First guy out of this class, Lamar Jackson. We got three MVPs in that draft class, but one champion. And like I said, those who are first will be last, and those who are last will be first.
Congratulations to Sam. Congratulations to the Seahawks.
And congratulations to the Patriots for making us, especially Matt Collins coming with come on, man. The silence of the lambs.
Come
on, man.
Now we're trying to.
You're like an ass clown, man.
Now we're trying to.
Like, you get on my nerves. Yeah, like, come with the bottles before.
For those who didn't see it, Matt Collins walking into the building was in shackles and the Silence of the Lambs thing. Didn't he have the mask on, too?
Like, come on, man.
Okay.
Like, first of all, who put that on?
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
He got on the bus like that. Like, you get, bro, if we going over to a big game and I see somebody dressed like, I'm going to smack the hell out of him. I mean, where the hell is your focus at? Who are you doing this for?
Yeah. Not us.
Like, come on, man. What the hell is your mind at?
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube page. Go there, subscribe, watch the show right now. Leave your comments in the chat. We're going to get to them because we always do. We have got calls to get to. Phone lines are lighting up right now at 800-919-3776. Later in the show, we have got a frenzy. Our frenzy doesn't go away. And we'll tell you more why the Patriots are not the only frauds around this place. We'll discuss that. We got sideline to sideline. I got a little Christoph. I had a very interesting weekend all the way around.
How can you possibly be Christoph with two Cinnabons?
I'll tell you, the Cinnabon thing went over well. Plus, we got a new dog this weekend. We got a new dog this weekend.
Papa.
Abbey. We'll talk more about that. The folks who took care of us at St. Hubert's Geralda, my guy Phil, big fan of the show. Listens all the time.
You and Chris both going to be dealing with poop.
We're good. Mine's a lot, but at least she lets me know when it's coming. She's 2 years old. She's not a puppy.
Okay.
800-919-3776. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Big transit problems today. New Jersey Transit now suspended in and out of New York's Penn Station because of overhead wire problems. We see it on the cameras. The trains are stopped on the tracks. They are not getting through this area where the damaged wires are causing this closure and stoppage of New Jersey Transit. On the roads, very busy. Southbound, westbound BQE 278, Metropolitan Avenue. Broken down tractor trailer right lane. Westbound Cross Bronx South 95 of the Deegan. Broken down tractor trailer left lane. 35 in New Jersey. The Morgan Drawbridge is closed because of mechanical issues. Back to Queens, the LIE westbound at 80th Street, an accident. Inbound Gowanus, a crash by 7th Avenue. The Bell Parkway westbound with a broken out car left lane at Pennsylvania Avenue. And the Bell Parkway eastbound by Bay Parkway, a crash 1 lane blocked. I'm Bob Williams on 880 ESPN New York.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait. This free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Guys, quick PSA. Forgetting Valentine's Day flowers is not the move. Trust me. This is why I go to the Books Company every time. Books delivers modern bouquets fresh to her door. Plus, with my code CANTY, you get 25% off. Books flowers are cut fresh from the best farms in the world, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers, even roses grown on the side of a volcano. And the best part? Books makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Books has over 50,000 five-star reviews. And listen, even if she says, "Don't get me anything," that doesn't mean no flowers. Flowers still score. Every time. Valentine's Day is February 14th, right after the big game, so don't fumble this. Order now. Go to Books.com, use my promo code CANTY for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, promo code CANTY. Books, promo code CANTY.
Want to know why betting the winter games on FanDuel makes sense? Well, from game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. Which winter event do you have a good feeling about? Figure skating, bobsled, skiing, snowboarding, curling matches that start slow and somehow get tense fast? Speed skating decided by inches, hockey games that just feel different from the opening face-off to final horn, and so much more. Want to know why betting the winter games on FanDuel makes sense? Well, from game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. FanDuel, play your game. 21 plus and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with their award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
All right, let's do it. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York. There is a poll up on the ESPN New York YouTube page right now. Did that prove that the Patriots were frauds this season, what we saw last night? Go there and vote on the ESPN New York YouTube page. Subscribe to the channel and, of course, watch the show and comments that we will get in at 800-919-3776. People are talking a little bit about how Sam wasn't that good. Sam was good enough, and Sam missed some throws. We understand that. But Sam,
it's the Super Bowl nerves. That is a great elite defense with two lockdown corners. Carlton Davis is a Super Bowl champion and a lockdown free agent for them. Gonzalez is probably top 5 defensive back in the game.
Oh, my God, yes.
Milton Williams, like what they spent on that on that defensive line, they spent $355 $500 million.
Remember the ridiculous money that Milton Williams got, and everybody was like, who the hell is Milton Williams?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you didn't know him really from Philadelphia.
Because he's in the rotation. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, miss me with that. You want to know where Sam Darnold earned his money? When he had to go throw for throw with Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
That's when he earned his money, to get past that one. Because guess what? That defense gave up 400 and something yards against Matthew Stafford. And he balled his ass out to get him there.
All right, let's start with D in Queens today on ESPN New York. D, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Well, what's up, man? I ain't gonna talk about Sam Darnold. Let's talk about the Patriots. Like anytime I watched them this year, they were frauds every single time. Like, Harbaugh's in New York because he gave away a game. Like, Justin Fields, the game he got benched, if his receivers caught the ball, they would have beat him. Man, if Bo Nix was healthy, they would have did the same exact thing to these Patriots. And the thing about Vrabel, I can see this being a Washington situation where you have a great year and then it falls off just like he did in Washington, because he did the same thing in Tennessee when he went to the championship game and it was never the same. And
let's be fair, though, okay? Let's be fair about Vrabel. Vrabel is a very good coach, and a big reason why they were there this year is Vrabel.
Well, it's a big difference between being a great coach and being a Super Bowl winning coach. It can't go the other way, because the rest of the division, the big boys are back next year, and now the Patriots are going to play the hard schedule, not the easy schedule, because they finished in first place.
Exactly. And another reason I say about Vrabel, Malik Willis, y'all keep talking about him. Malik Willis looks like he didn't belong in the NFL. He gets off a plane, no training camp, nothing, goes to Green Bay, starts the game, and looks competent. And then now he's about to get the bag. So everyone's
again, I would not listen. You could say the same thing about Malik Willis. You could say about Sam. Malik Willis was pretty young when he got drafted, and remember that he was a third-round pick. It was initially early. It was the Kenny Pickett draft that they thought he was going to be a first-round pick, and the dude slid all the way to the third round. So listen. He's matured a little bit. I think Vrabel's a very good coach. Do I think he's a great coach yet? I mean, I think he's very, very good. You know what Vrabel does? Here's what he does, D. Vrabel is going to help you win the game in the margins. You are not going to you are not going to screw up big situations with Vrabel running that team. And I think Vrabel deserves a lot of credit for them being there. May had an outstanding year, obviously, but when it got to the postseason, you want to talk about the injury? Fine. He was out there, and he was bad in the playoffs. He was bad, and he just happened to play a couple of guys who were worse. C.J. Stroud could not literally hand you the football fast enough at times, and when you're going against Jarrett Stidham who made one throw, I'm sorry, you better go win the game. You better go win the game. How about Dave in the car next on ESPN New York? Dave, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? You know, I really think that this Super Bowl, for me, it stands out, and I want to get your opinion. I really think there has to be more attention, not just hiring offensive-minded coaches, put around quarterbacking. Because I'm looking at Sam, and I'm like, and I think of Kyler Murray, and I just look at all these other quarterbacks out here who are still relatively young and have athleticism. Some of them might be getting injured, and I'm like, suppose the right focus was put on that guy. So my question is, I believe that the coaching is what's solidifying and making quarterbacks in the league. Take any free agent quarterback you have now, and I told them they were going to San Francisco, Minnesota, to the Rams. You still give them 10 games because you know you have a structure there for a quarterback that is going to put them in a position to win and use all their talents and techniques. Do you kind of get where I'm going with that? Do you agree or you disagree?
No, listen, you can't say that quarterbacking isn't important. I think when you say it doesn't get enough attention, that's a little silly. Of course it does.
It also takes time. You know what I mean? And Sam Darnold had to go through what he had to go through. It was early. He was 20 years old, didn't have a lot of starts. Sometimes you got to go through some stuff, and sometimes the best place to go through stuff is on the bench and watching. I mean, I think we're going to say the same thing about Mac Jones in a couple of years.
Listen, that was probably the one negative over the weekend for the Jet fan is that Schefter reiterated that they're not trading Mac Jones, but that they're keeping him because
that's fine. We'll sign him out right in 2027.
Yeah,
don't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll get it for cheap because then he won't be playing. Hopefully,
I'm just talking about for this coming season.
No, I get it, but they can't hold him forever.
No, they can't.
He's got to be more emboldened that, I played better than Sam Darnold did. I won like 90% of my games. Why wouldn't Mac Jones, like, to be a great player or to be an NFL player in general, you got to have blind faith in yourself and what you can do. If he sits there and Brock Purdy plays the majority of next year, his value is going to go down just a bit. So that means when the Jets decide to sign him, and if they decide to sign him, and if they have have built this team up, he's going to be cheaper than what he would be now. He'll be way more now. He costs you draft picks and he costs you money because he played well. But if he sits for a whole year on the shelf, people forget about that whole year, and then you sign him anyway.
800-919-3776. Khalil on the chat over on the ESPN New York YouTube page. No, Vrabel got rid of everybody in Tennessee. Not everybody. And I will make this prediction right now.
Got rid of A.J. Brown.
Exactly. But he didn't want to. If you remember the video at the draft, he walked out of the room all ticked off when they traded A.J. Brown. And I will make you this prediction. A.J. Brown's going to be a Patriot. They will absolutely end up trading him to the New England Patriots. Stephon Diggs is done. Can we stop with Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, he's a situational guy. But can you handle a guy like A.J. Brown with a guy like Drake May telling him throw me the ball and all that type of stuff, trying to force it to him? You know what I'm saying?
That's where the coach like Vrabel's going to help, though. Like A.J., I'm sure that did not end badly between the coach and him.
It didn't.
He didn't want to trade him.
It didn't. But that's still a strong personality to have with your quarterback, and you trying to force him the ball.
Can I ask you a question, though? Like, besides Travion Henderson, who is the real breakout player on that offense that May has to work with?
Oh, Will Campbell. Yeah, that was a great pick.
Bart Carlin, ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Wild Turkey Bourbon and ESPN New York are bringing you the ultimate New York game day. 2 games, 1 damn day. We're kicking things off on Tuesday at Factory 380 at 380 3rd Avenue starting at 7 p.m. Stop by for Wild Turkey tastings, exclusive giveaways, and your chance to win an epic New York sports experience. Opening day energy in the Bronx, Knicks at night vibes, all in one unforgettable day. So grab your crew and experience Wild Turkey at Factory 380 this Tuesday. Must be 21 or older. Drink responsibly.
Looking for the best. Meat and seafood market.
So, should we split the bill?
But math is the worst.
Not all math, because with New York Lottery's extra multiplier scratch-off games, you can multiply your winnings up to 200 times.
Wait, multiply my winnings?
Yeah, you take your winnings, then multiply those winnings up to 200 times.
So all of my winnings times 200?
Yeah, that.
Oh. I've always said math's the best.
Play for chances to multiply your winnings 30, 50, up to 200 times. Prizes up to $5 million. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Listen, I know the mentality. You try to play through pain and walk it off. Push through one more day. But when it comes to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that's a losing game. That's when you call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he focuses on non-surgical solutions that get real results. No cuts, no downtime, no dependence on pain meds. He builds you a custom game plan for you so that you can move better, feel better, and live pain-free. Same day or next day appointments are available. Visit SandwellPain.com. Stop managing pain. Start beating it.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text CAR to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text CAR to 215-215. That's CAR to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
March the 20th of 2026, there's one place to be. And that place is Pickleball Heaven. Pickleball Heaven. It's a pickleball facility, massive facility in Medford, New York. We're going to do the show there that day from 6 to 10. Then there's a tournament. And then after we win the tournament, Rick, we'll stay and watch some basketball with the people. Now, the worst part of all this is the name. Listen, I got to participate in Rickleball Madness. What do you want from me?
You're a teammate of Rickleball.
Yeah, right. You're part of the event. You're the co-headliner. If my name was Dave Pickleball, it would still be Rickleball Madness.
I think that's accurate.
I don't want this kind of pressure. I would prefer it be named after you. No, you don't. You want all the shine. No, I don't. Call whatever you want. Dave's Pickleball Extravaganza.
Sorry, Dave. We're still calling it Rickleball Madness. And it's Friday, March 20th at Pickleball Heaven in Medford, New York. More details coming soon with DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York.
It's awesome to see the Patriots just exposed as complete and utter frauds, because that's exactly what happened last night. 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN.
How happy do you think Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were yesterday?
Oh, my God. Belichick especially. Belichick especially.
You don't want his disciple?
Brady caught a lot of heat last week about the fact that he said, I'm not rooting for anybody in this game. Yeah. And I can understand why Patriot fans would be annoyed by that. But if I were Brady, I almost would have been rooting for the Patriots because it proves once again I did it without you, Bill. Oh, my God. By the way, did you see there was a picture of Belichick this weekend with the girlfriend, and she had the Orchids Day Spa T-shirt, which was a T-shirt from the spa where Kraft got busted.
See, that's dirty.
Oh, my God.
So if that's the case, if I'm Kraft, I'm gonna come out with the assistant that he was having an affair with when he was married.
Oh God!
How about that?
It's a mess.
We going low? I'm gonna go. Forget Michelle Obama talking about if you go low, we go high. No, you go low, I go lower.
David and Elizabeth is next. ESPN New York. What's up, D? How you doing, buddy?
What up, fellas? Hey, Chef, man, I love that. You were singing the song on Friday. You see that, man?
See, there you go.
It makes the team work. Yes,
exactly.
Five-part harmony.
But there is a point. Yeah. There is a point in it where I'm going to let Bart go because I don't know where he's going to take it. So I want to let.
You did well.
Again, going to let the stallion run.
See, Brisket.
Oh yeah, you did well. Is this as soon as Bart starts after booty shaking? Yeah, that's when you could just let it go because Bart's going to come up with his own lyrics.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
What up?
So look, right? I'm gonna make this quick because I got 2 quick points. And yes, Bart, we're gonna definitely talk about Detroit. But yes, Super Bowl. I just want to say
I wasn't going to
this.
bring it up.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up because
no. You can't put Chris. No, I'm saying Chris grabbing the jar. You can't see. He grabbing the jar. I ain't say nothing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna have to put a $100 bill in there because we definitely about to talk, my brother. So look, let's do this quick. As far as Super Bowl, shout out to Sam Darnold. 3% of that is us winning too. So I'm glad that he won. I don't mention this enough. One of my buddies, his cousins, with Christian Gonzalez. I'm sorry, bro. He is box office.
He's a great
stopped
player.
3 touchdowns. He is nice, brother. And when he gets the highest paid corner in the league, he deserves it.
When he came out in the draft, I had one guy, you're calling around and talking to people about him. One team was not convinced that he really, truly loved football. That dude loves football.
And I'm sure he was all there for the Bad Bunny performance too.
Oh yeah. They're Colombian, so yeah, definitely. He definitely support. So look, all right. So now let's get the D12. Get that $100 bill ready. Yo, Bart, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all put belt to ass. We got spanked, but there was no Anunoby and no Cat. And you guys, I think, were missing Jalen Duren.
Yeah, our all-star.
Piece. Exactly. Y'all was missing another piece too.
It just shows you how deep we were. It just shows you how deep we were.
Of course. No, of course. At the watch party, I think it's going to be payback from way back for us, and we're going to get you.
Yeah,
but if we don't, it is what it is. But like I keep saying, Bart, when playoff comes, it's going to be a movie between Detroit and New York. Remember, I said this right now.
Well,
that's probably going to be one of the best series this postseason when we play each other.
We just need y'all to get past Cleveland. Y'all do y'all part. Y'all get past Cleveland.
I will say I did lose a little steam in that game when we saw that Cat and Anunoby weren't playing. I got a little bummed out by that.
Yeah, I mean it's fair.
I'm not taking anything away from kicking their ass. That's what you did. That's
we had 2 people out and one of them was an all-star. So
yes,
it's all good.
Yes, but if you're wondering, but the fact that it was that one-sided is why I've been talking so much about the fact that I think they would have a lot of trouble beating the Pistons. I really think
you just see how athletic Holland and you just there's people on the Pistons that you'll have no idea. And when you watch them play, you're like, why is this dude in the game and why is he shooting?
Juan is up next on ESPN New York. Juan, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
Hey, not bad, fellas. Not bad for this Monday, But listen, man, as a Jets fan, I'm okay with Sam. We had to cut bait. We didn't have the time, and we have the pieces to help develop him. So I'm cool with that. You know who should be pissed off? Minnesota.
Oh, of course. That's why the general manager got fired.
Yep.
Where they should be. They because you got Green Bay up there. The Packers is formidable. Detroit going to bounce back. The Bears is a playoff team.
They won the division. Don't just say the Bears is a playoff team. The Bears won the division.
Yeah, they won the division. So they should be Minnesota fans. This was their window with their guy right now to be hoisting the trophy. That's why I feel for. And through it all, Seattle just showed us the same thing the Broncos showed us. Through the draft, if you can really build through the draft.
So it's every year. Hold on, Juan. So here's the beauty of it, Juan.
What's up?
Here's the beauty.
What's up?
This Seattle team was built off the Russell Wilson trade. The Jets have an opportunity to build this team off the Quentin Williams and Sauce Gardner trade. So it just shows you that if you can infuse a bunch of young talent and surround it with a couple of veterans, that youth and enthusiasm mixed with a couple of accountability pieces from the veteran standpoint, like Lawrence and Big Cat and stuff like that, you can juice these guys. Because like when you can't play anymore when you can't play consistently as a veteran player, but you can still play good, but you can juice up a young guy and like kind of mold him, like that's worth his weight in gold. Because he got all the use and all the gas, but you giving him all the wisdom to play at a high level. So you see that with Witherspoon. You see Ernest Jones. Like that's important. Those were the important pieces that they got. That's why they won, because of Big Cat, Lawrence, and Ernest, because they made everybody else around them better.
And remember, as Ray just pointed out to me, it's 100% true. The Jets, how badly they fleeced Seattle for Jamal Adams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, those picks, and Seattle still won the Super Bowl yesterday. Oh, my God. It just tells you what they do everywhere else. You got a little something there from Samuel.
They fleeced Denver too, though. So
yes, they did.
They got that back. They got it back.
That's a fair point.
Look, you got stuff to do, work, family, gym, the couch on Sunday. Whatever it is, pain shouldn't be there stopping you. If you have neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or nerve pain running your life, call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. He's an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and specializes in non-surgical pain relief that gets real results. No cuts, no downtime, no dependence on pain medication. Just a real plan to get you feeling better. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, call them now. Check them out at SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and relief in your quality of life is right around the corner.
Subi, Midtown, next, ESPN New York. Subi, what's up, baby?
Subi, baby.
Hey, you caught me off guard, but you guys didn't mention Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP.
We did. We talked about him a lot.
He was running. Okay, but he was running downfield. I think a good quarterback allows the running game to do. Did the New England fail to tackle him downfield, or is he just a really good running back? Do you think the Jets have a chance to get Love from Notre Dame and have that two-headed monster? Like,
why would you?
Why would you want to get Love? Love isn't even a special one. Like, Love's been there for 7 years. Why would Love want to leave? Love's going to cash in.
Love from Notre Dame, yeah.
No. Oh, you talking about no?
running back.
No. Hell no. You got Breece Hall. Why the hell you going to do that?
No, exactly. Why would you do that?
You got Breece Hall and Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis. I think you're stable in the running game. Is if anything, it shows you that, hey, maybe you should hold on to Breece Hall because that when all things – and Breece Hall is a better catcher of the football than him.
Listen, I would look at it.
Keep beefing up this offensive line.
I'm going to give you real quick just a comparison between Walker and Breece Hall real quick, all right? Just career numbers. Walker just finished his 4th season.
Yep.
He's played in 58 games. He's got 3,500 yards, 4.3 a carry, 29 touchdowns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Breece Hall just finished his 4th year. Has played in 56 games, 3,400 yards, 18 touchdowns. So the only number that's different is touchdowns, and Breece Hall averages 0.2 of a yard more per carry. And basically same production.
And in the receiving yards, it's totally different.
That's a great point because Walker's not a great receiver. And if I go to the receiving yards real quick, I'll tell you that Walker has got, Breece Hall has got over 1,600 yards receiving and 188 catches in his career and 9 touchdowns. As far as Walker, of course, it just refreshed there. Walker's got 1,000 yards, 130 catches, and 2 touchdowns.
600-yard difference.
Yeah. So if you want to look at it that way, Breece Hall's been more productive, but Walker's a really good back.
And Kenneth Walker's had a competent quarterback.
This is true. Bart Carlin, Patriots are frauds, ESPN New York.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Guys, quick PSA, forgetting Valentine's Day flowers is not the move. Trust me, this is why I go to the Bouqs Company every time. Bouqs delivers modern bouquets fresh to her door. Plus, with my code CANTY, you get 25% off. Bouqs flowers are cut fresh from the best farms in the world, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers, even roses grown on the side of a volcano. And the best part? Bouqs makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Bouqs has over 50,000 five-star reviews. And listen, even if she says, don't get me anything, that doesn't mean no flowers. Flowers still score every time. Valentine's Day is February 14th, right after the big game, so don't fumble this. Order now. Go to Books.com, use my promo code Canty for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, promo code Canty. Books, promo code Canty.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter.
Hey, this is Mika Zibanejad.
Hey, this is Adam Fox. Catch every Rangers game right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text BOUNCE to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text BOUNCE to 215-215. That's BOUNCE to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York. Bart all of a sudden just out of nowhere had me in a thong, basically. And no, we don't need that.
I mean, you hit us with the all white at Beach Bass last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You doing your thug dizzle, you know what I'm saying? The revolution will not be televised. You know what I'm saying? When you come back then, you know what I'm saying? You start, you know what I'm saying, making your chest pop, bounce like Terry Crews, you know what I'm saying? You might say, you know what? I told you how Damon Woody acted when he lost like 150 pounds.
Yeah. He's like Eddie Murphy putting on the spandex.
Yeah, Buddy Love. He popped out like Buddy Love, bro. Now listen, you think you can't, I wouldn't do that. Wait till you get there. You're going to be out there. I want spandex.
No, I'm not. There will be, at no point will it ever be something that I will ever expose anybody to spandex.
Hard times. Dusty Rhodes, he's American dream.
Love Dusty Rhodes. When you look at how Sam played last night, and he played well, but he wasn't over the top. Where does Sam rank now in the league? Is he a top 10 quarterback? Is he a top half quarterback? And how is that going to translate as such?
Well, I put him at listen, I think that it shows that he's a second tier or top third tier or maybe second tier. Because I only put maybe 3 or 4 in that first tier, and then the tiers get wider. There's more people in the second and third tier. I would say he's right there probably at 13, 14.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to go through the list or you want to.
I'll give it to you real quick.
You want to storyboard it?
We can storyboard the whole thing.
We playing 4 corners offense, you know what I'm saying?
I think Sam, I think the thing that's just really comes forward to me is that when we heard about everything that Sam had the ability to do, that's what he's become. Yeah. He's still going to turn the ball over occasionally, and it's going to drive you a little bit insane.
Nobody cared about Brett Favre when he did that, and right now, Sam Darnold has just as many championships as Brett Favre. Can we get Brett Favre to just shut up, man? Like,
just go away.
Like, bro. Like, you showed your winky. You had the big scandal. You think we taking morality advice from you?
Come on, please. Yeah, I mean, you stole money from poor people.
Yeah.
Stop. Allegedly.
And
Allegedly.
sent the winky picture to the masseuse therapist. Like, come on,
No,
man.
it wasn't even that. It was the woman who Jen Sturger, who was the in-stadium host for the Jets. That's who it was.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Like, come on, man. Like, we're gonna take morality advice from you.
Okay, so here are quarterbacks. You tell me if Sam's better than them or not. Okay? We know it's Matthew Stafford. No. Jared Goff.
He's about right there, but I would say Jared Goff is better.
I'll give you Goff's numbers this year.
I would say Goff is slightly better.
Goff was 34 touchdowns, 8 picks this year. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't really pay attention exactly to the numbers because the numbers could be system, what's been asked. But I would say no. I mean, Matthew Goff is a little bit better.
Dak?
No.
He's not as good as Dak.
Dak just moved up. Like, remember I had Dak at like 10. Dak has moved up to top 5 with how he's been playing.
Drake May.
Yeah, he's better than Drake May.
You think so?
Drake May's early.
Let's forget about the postseason. Let's just talk about the regular season for a minute.
Who was he throwing against, brother? You just said he had the easiest schedule, so that's an easy way to pad your stats.
Second in the MVP.
That don't mean nothing, man.
Okay.
You also got to take into account who he was playing.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence.
No.
Sam better than Trevor Lawrence? No.
No.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Caleb Williams.
Right now, yes. But we know eventually Caleb Williams may pass him.
Bo Nix.
Yeah, he's better than Bo Nix.
Justin Herbert.
No.
5. Baker Mayfield.
Nah, Baker Mayfield, he can catch up to Baker, but Baker was playing at MVP level like earlier this year.
6. Josh Allen.
No.
Of course not. 7. Patrick Mahomes. Of course not. 8. Jordan Love.
Yeah, he's better than Jordan Love. Jordan Love only – oh, no, not Jordan Love. Caleb Williams he is, but 8. No, not Jordan Love.
All right, no, that's 9. Aaron Rodgers. He's better than Rodgers
Yeah, he's
now.
better than Rodgers at this point. Aaron Rodgers offers – we know what Aaron Rodgers is, but it's not what he –
Jalen Hurts.
No.
He's not better than Jalen Hurts.
That would be disrespectful.
10.
Yeah.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Stroud.
Yeah.
Bryce Young.
Yes.
Tua.
Yes.
Lamar. No.
No.
Burrow. No.
No.
That's 12. Flacco. No.
Yes.
He's better. No, I'm saying I shouldn't have put him on the list. Tyler Shuck.
Yes.
Dart.
Yes.
Purdy.
I think that's the equilibrium point. He's right there with Purdy. I would say equal.
Jaden Daniels.
Nah. Jaden Daniels is special.
13. So you got him right there. Kyler.
Right there. Same. Equal.
I mean, that's about as far as I could go right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about 13, 14. And that feels about right. That feels about right. But how does that translate here? Because if you're the Seahawks, you gave Sam a 3-year, $90 million deal, right? Whatever it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you 13th and you decide to only take that little money, then you're gonna be on some good teams, some competitive teams, because the quality of quarterback play is so high, mixed with the amount of personnel you're able to get. That's the same reason Baker Mayfield. Pull up Baker Mayfield's contract and with Tampa. It's the same thing. Tampa's able to be good and Baker Mayfield's able to be successful and play well because they're able to spin around him because he didn't take a bunch of money because he had to realize who he was.
Baker is signed through the 26th season. He signed a 3-year, $100 million deal, max $115.
Basically the same thing with Sam. Sorry.
Yep. Do you think they will tear up Sam's number, and then what does that number become now that he's won a Super Bowl?
I think he'll get a $15 million raise.
So if he was making so you got him at 45 roughly.
Correct. 45 was the high number 3 years ago.
Right. I want to look at the highest paid quarterbacks list and see where this is going to put him.
That puts him with Kyler Murray.
No, I know. I'm just average a year.
Oh, average is
This
55.
This is what I'm going to tell you where the number is.
Because
Okay?
Lamar about to redo his contract.
Okay. Prescott right now is at 60.
Yep.
Burrow, Allen, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, all at 55.
Yeah.
53, Tua. Oh, God. Jared Goff. Purdy's at 53.
Yep.
Justin Herbert, 52.5. Lamar's at 52.
Right.
And then 51 is Jalen Hurts.
Correct.
I mean, listen, and then that next level is Kyler, Deshaun Watson, Cousins. Mahomes is obviously going to get paid again. I don't know what's going to happen with Stafford. But Sam's a $50 million a year quarterback.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. 45,
yeah.
Make it team-friendly for the team. Give me 5 years, $200 million.
They're going to try to make the point that Sam's done more than Jordan Love. Sam's done more than Tua. Sam's done more than Herbert.
But
I think he'll get to 50.
But this is the thing. Like, until this year, before they made the Michael Parsons trade,
yeah,
they didn't need him to do more. Right? Those guys were doing more. Like last year, Jordan Love, before Michael Parsons got there, he had to do more. They put more on his plate.
Couple of comments coming in here. Elijah, Sam is better than Purdy, and I'm a Niners fan.
Not true. You can't. Like, Purdy took that team to the Super Bowl. Like, Purdy is right there with them. Now, you can say that Purdy might have better pieces to work with. Nah, hell no, because you got Njigba. Hell out of here.
Khalil, he's better than Baker. He's not better than Caleb. No, I would flip that. I can't.
Caleb,
not yet.
Caleb completed 52% of his passes.
Caleb had major problems with the accuracy, and Caleb also turned it over, just like Sam did. Sam's not there yet. Caleb's not there yet. He might be there after this year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But we're talking about Caleb. We're talking about Caleb, 52%, and we see in the games heroics. We can't pay attention we can't ignore the first 3 quarters.
Eitan, Sam isn't better than Williams. I'm sorry. I think he is right now.
Dude won 28 games in 2 years. And, like, if you pull up his number, just pull up Sam Darnold's statistics. They don't lie. Pull up his statistics even from Minnesota last year.
Jose in Brooklyn, Darnold better than Allen. Please stop.
Yeah,
stop with
right.
that.
Yeah, stop.
800-919-3776. But what it does prove on the Allen case is that if you are getting paid less and you have dominant unit on the other side of the ball, you don't necessarily – here's the difference. Sam doesn't have to be Josh Allen.
Right.
Josh Allen has to be Josh Allen for them to win.
That's why we talk so glowingly about Patrick Mahomes, because when he lost Tyreek Hill, he lost a lot of his pieces. He didn't have offensive line. He still won a Super Bowl.
Oh, I know who this is. This is my guy Will in Sacramento, who was at the game yesterday, working security at the Levi Stadium. Will, what's up, buddy?
Hold on. Why you let the streaker make it to the field, man? You were supposed to Terry Tate his ass.
Hey, that wasn't my area, man. They messed up on that side. That was not my area.
You had
man.
one job to stop the streaker.
So I met Will. Will is a big ESPN New York listener. He's a Bronx guy, right?
I remember.
Am I right, Will?
Yes.
Will's the
yes,
Bronx.
Sir, Bronx.
You told me how he had to fight all the fans out there when he out there with the Jets and stuff like that, how they be hating and stuff. I know who he is.
Met him when I did a Niners game earlier this year. He was doing security. Were you in the press box again?
I was there for a little bit, only maybe for like 20 minutes. They had me everywhere. I mean, it was crazy. There was a lot going on. I'd never worked a Super Bowl before.
Oh yeah, security protocols.
It was chaotic. It was hectic. There was a lot of people in the tunnels, in the ground level, especially during right before halftime.
Oh my God, that's insane.
The stage setup was taking up most of the ground level, so we had a lot of workers who couldn't get around to certain areas. It was a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm exhausted. I was there from 5 a.m. to midnight, and it's 8:13 right now. I'm driving home to Sacramento. It was a lot, man. I had fun.
Will, can you tell me this? Because as a viewer, we're not privy to the person running out. Was it a man, a woman, and were they naked?
He wasn't naked. No, he had like no shirt on.
Okay.
It was a guy from what I saw.
Okay. See that because they never show us because they don't want to promote that for people to do it to get 5 seconds of fame. So we didn't see it. We just knew that that's what was happening.
Yeah, it was a guy. Yeah, I don't know if he had something written on him because as soon as they snatched him up, they took him. We have I don't know if every NFL stadium, but there's like a little prison behind the stadium where they could lock people up and stuff. So as soon as they got him, they just took him right inside, and no one really saw him for the most part.
Did they
but
tase
it was
him?
interesting.
Did they
the
tase
whole
him? Did they tase him?
You may not see him again.
Yeah, may not see him again. You're right. It was cool, man. I had a good time. The vibe in the stadium, though, for the most part, was this is a boring game.
Yeah.
The crowd until the end, the crowd was kind of out of it. And it was a lot of Seahawks fans. I mean, we're much closer to Seattle over here.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of Seahawks fans here. They started going crazy. There was a little, if you saw, I think they played it on TV, a little scuffle between Stephon Diggs and a couple of other players from the Seahawks.
Yeah, he got shoved out of bounds on the sideline. One time Diggs has been right.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't get the penalty. But how was the vibes when Bad Bunny came up?
The vibe was amazing. It was a very mixed crowd. The vibe was ridiculous, though. Everyone was anticipating it. People were counting down the clocks. The workers, everyone. It was so exciting. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from the Bronx. I'm a big, big, big Bad Bunny fan.
Oh, so you understood all the words. You knew all the words. I need a caption.
Yeah.
So my wife and I were talking about this. Hang on a second. Will, stick with us for a second.
The beat and all that stuff was so dope. It didn't matter.
This is what my wife and I were debating is like, do you think that there was any thought about doing captions about what the words meant? And if so, would it just be Bad Bunny saying, no, I don't want captions?
See, captions would allow us to understand the message behind what he was saying.
Exactly.
But
you know what?
Kind of speaking.
And I'll get to this in a minute. Didn't need to know the language to see the message.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was about inclusion. It was about the experience of Puerto Ricans. It was beautiful to me.
Yeah, and I think that was the reason he chose not to do that. I'm not privy to that type of intel, whether if he wanted to have captions or not.
You didn't go down you didn't go down during practice and go ahead and get a signed autograph. You Puerto Rican, man. You supposed to show you love, son.
I will say this. I did know who the guests were going to be beforehand. I did know that.
You watched the rehearsal, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew Gaga and Ricky Martin were going to come out.
Yeah, how about that? I looked up. I'm like, oh, that's Ricky Martin. That day looks damn good. Ricky Martin looked good.
He got that Tom. What's the guy? You'll never forget.
Tom Jones.
Yeah, he got the Tom Jones Botox in his face.
You know what? Can you guys give me in about a minute? Hit me with a little Christoph, okay? In about a minute. The thing he's talking about it being chaotic in the tunnels. Mm-hmm. Imagine trying to set all that up in the span of about 5 minutes. I worked the Super Bowl that the Giants lost to the Ravens. I was holding up one of the parabolic mics on the sideline for the Giants broadcast. First things first, pregame with everything going on. You saw the guy in the Backstreet Boys commercial last night. I almost killed the Backstreet Boys with a parabolic mic.
Tell me why.
Because I picked it up. I picked up this mic off the ground.
Almost sliced his throat.
Like, it looks like a big satellite.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you do. I just try it. And as I swung around, the guy with the long stringy hair, I think it's AJ. I don't know which Backstreet Boy it is.
Look,
the guy with the long, stringy hair.
Nobody wants to admit it back there. Y'all got the album, man. Stop, Tom. You ain't that punk, bro.
But I swung around, and this security guard grabbed my arm, and this thing came within 5 inches of hitting this guy at full speed in the face. Almost killed him. But then
he was holding it like a lightsaber.
Seeing the amount of people and the stage and all of that streaming out, like it would be worse getting caught up in that than getting caught up in a bad court storming or field storming.
Yeah.
That's how nuts it is.
And then he had, remember, I was there for, last time Gaga was there, I was there.
Yeah.
So I saw all that craziness. It was Gaga and Beyonce.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, because the people that was like the hedges that was moving, like the people inside was funny too. Like, looking like cacti.
There was one doing like a 6'7" thing.
I didn't know all the Spanish people that they had, the celebrities that were there.
Yeah.
The actors. I saw Cardi B. I saw a couple actors.
I read about it afterward.
Yeah.
Like there were actors. There was a woman from New York City who has a legendary social club / I don't know what exactly it is.
Little bodega, little speakeasy?
Yeah, like a speakeasy, like sit out, have drinks, that kind of thing. And she's legendary in the community. And he had her there in front of that little area where they had that.
It was very well thought out. And then the actual wedding, they said that was real.
It was real.
Yeah.
I don't know if the engagement was real, but the wedding was definitely real.
Yeah.
The wedding was definitely real. Hit it. Let's go.
Carlin is crisp off.
Go home. I don't need that energy. I'm just going to start here. I got two things. I'm going to start on I'll start on the not so serious one. Number one, Bart, last night, everybody's ordering their Super Bowl food. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I call up the pizza place, order one pie. It's okay. One pie for a 6 p.m. pickup. Oh, okay? No, it's okay.
Yeah, so it had to be pickup, right?
It's 2 minutes at my house. No, but I wasn't going to make anybody deliver or anything like that. I go over to pick it up at 6 o'clock. Place is jammed, as you would expect. There are so many people there, and they say to me, it's not ready yet. And I said, I'm not surprised. It's crazy. They've only got 3 or 4 pizza ovens. This place, Celestino's in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey, it was insane. And it was...
Damn, you went south.
No, that's where I live.
Oh.
Ish now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so they're saying, these people are running around. They're doing their best. And there were so many people waiting in line getting pissed off. Like, are you kidding me?
Read the room.
Read the room. There was one guy who was an Uber Eats driver who's probably in his 50s, 60s, and they tell him it's going to be 10 more minutes. Oh, my God. And fine, I never say anything in these situations.
Yeah.
But at this point, like, this guy's just going on. This poor little high school girl's getting yelled at by this guy. I said, dude, it's the Super Bowl. And I happen to be a little bit larger than him, so he backed off.
Go to Gizzerno's, punk.
But then the other people that are just coming in, everybody, we're walking into a pizzeria at 6 o'clock on Super Bowl Sunday.
Right.
There's a good chance you're going to have to wait an extra couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I knew it, and I ordered it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Lighten up. Give these people a break. They're doing everything they can. I saw one guy on his card, no tip. You're a loser. You are a loser. If you don't tip those people on that day, you're a loser.
I hope they don't touch the peanut butter. Because I done so too.
Well, let me tell you.
Hope you don't lick your pepperoni.
I could not get over. I could not get over that. Number two, attached to that, there's one guy who walked in. There are slices that you can just get heated up. Guy walked in. Yeah, I'll just take 2 slices. What do you want? Salad pizza. Bag it, loser. Just take a walk. Get out.
Is that what,
salad pizza on Super Bowl Sunday.
Is that what the arugula?
Come on.
In the balsamic demi-glaze?
It's all lettuce. It's all that crap all over it. It's an actual salad on a pizza, and you're getting salad pizza on Super Bowl Sunday. You need to reevaluate because I can't help you.
Were you mad at Kevin too because all he wanted was a cheese pizza in Home Alone?
No, cheese pizza's fine. Salad pizza on Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, a carbohydrate's not going to kill you.
Hawaiian pizza?
Do whatever you want. That's got ham in it. Ham's got fat in it. My pizza better have fat in it. My pizza better have grease in it. My pizza better have cheese in it. My pizza, if it has croutons and you're upset about that, just quit life. Just quit. Number 3. The Bad Bunny thing.
Yeah, but then.
Just let me say this. I couldn't understand a word of it because I don't speak Spanish well enough at all. If you were upset and you were worried about political messages and all that stuff, and the people that I hear about outrage about how this was, let's get an American in there. I mean, dear my God, oh my God. Oh my God, lighten up. That was an amazing performance that had every possible positive message that you would ever want. Family, inclusiveness, The message was, we are all the freaking same. That's what it was. And I didn't understand a word of it, and I didn't need to understand a word of it.
But that's why you had the symbolism and you had the story, because they were showing you what it was.
It was a great
He showed you the
story.
culture, people playing checkers. You know, that might as well have been New York culture. Because that is right here. If you want to see what that experience is like, I don't know why anybody would have a problem with it.
You may not love the music. I'm not going to sit there and tell you my iPod my iPhone's filled up with Bad Bunny.
Well, are you a Kendrick Lamar fan? A lot of people didn't like that. Were you a Rihanna fan? A lot of people didn't like that. Were you a YouTube fan? A lot of people like that. It's been more.
Those are guys all from different countries.
No, right, exactly. Like, what are we talking about?
The Rolling Stones, were you really offended because it wasn't them?
And the crazy part is, how many people just don't realize that Puerto Rico is part of America?
Yes.
Hawaii is part of America.
Now,
Alaska is part of America.
If it's not your taste of music and you don't want to watch it, that's fine. Do not kill everything with politics. Politics does not have to ruin everything. And if you were so worried about what he was going to say, you know what he talked about? Family, inclusion, we're all the same, and love. And love is better than hate. So if you're all ticked off about Bad Bunny, you're the biggest loser of the weekend.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, right? A lot of those people.
That was a great performance and a great message.
He's the biggest music star. It ain't like the NFL.
And that's the other thing they don't know.
It's not like the NFL forced him into. He is literally the biggest musical star in the world.
He's bigger than Taylor Swift most places, folks.
In the world. He is the biggest
Just
star
not here,
in the world.
Yes, everywhere.
He got a concert next week in Brazil.
Listen, if it's one, like I said, you don't like that kind of music, that's fine.
And the same
but
people.
Don't kill it for a message that you didn't want to like it going in. You had your mind up made already beforehand.
And the same people that was like, oh, I hate him, loved him when he was in WrestleMania. Because he's a hell of a wrestler, too. He comes from a wrestling background with his family. And the funniest thing was watching Jake Paul say, this is anti-American. Hold up, dummy. He's Puerto Rican. That's American. And the crazy part is, Jake Paul lives in Puerto Rico.
That drove me insane.
For the tax breaks, my buddy trains him. And he lived with him in Puerto Rico.
He has a 20,000 square foot house in Puerto Rico.
Taking advantage of all the tax benefits.
Don't politicize.
You see,
everything.
Logan came out like, nah, bro, because Logan wrestled with Bad Bunny.
We don't have to politicize everything. You don't have to ruin everything with your stupid politics.
For all the people that said keep politics out of sports, for Colin Kaepernick, now you want to put politics in sports at the biggest game. Make it make sense.
And if you're trying to tell me you're worried about the messages that your kids are going to see, every message that he sent last night was one I would want my kids to see. One I would want my kids to see.
And I'm sure your kids watch Dora the Explorer.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN.
Newsflash, there's brown people in the world.
Mornings with DiPietro and Rothenberg.
As I'm nice and toasty warm watching Dexter, you guys are out there weeping from the weather. I would think you'd look at me, man, he's a streaming hero. He's on season 7.
You're burning through 2 seasons a week. A lot of people would let things get in the way, like family, work,
you understand.
responsibility.
When I have a singular focus, anything in my way, right to the side.
DiPietro and Rothenberg, morning 6 to 10 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Wild Turkey Bourbon and ESPN New York are bringing you the ultimate New York game day. 2 games, 1 damn day. We're kicking things off on Tuesday at Factory 380 at 380 3rd Avenue starting at 7 p.m. Stop by for Wild Turkey tastings, exclusive giveaways, and your chance to win an epic New York sports experience. Opening day energy in the Bronx, Knicks at night vibes, all in one unforgettable day. So grab your crew and experience Wild Turkey at Factory 380 this Tuesday. Must be 21 or older. Drink responsibly.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
So, should we split the bill?
But math is the worst.
Not all math, because with New York Lottery's extra multiplier scratch-off games, you can multiply your winnings up to 200 times.
Wait, multiply my winnings?
Yeah, you take your winnings, then multiply those winnings up to 200 times.
So all of my winnings times 200?
Yeah, that.
Oh. I've always said math's the best.
Play for chances to multiply your winnings 30, 50, up to 200 times. Prizes up to $5 million. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Can I take your coat?
Oh, you noticed. Yeah, I found it on eBay from a seller in Vegas. Pre-loved and perfect. She listed it and jackpot. Italian leather, classic trench silhouette. And did you see the braided buckle?
Hang on to your claim ticket.
Oh, I'll hang on to this forever. Have you been on eBay? There's so many finds. And I bet that diving watch would sell fast. Just saying.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
I tell you, I think it's caught up here all the time.
I don't even know what to say, man. And I don't want to be like people think I'm like making fun of it. You know what I'm saying? But I just like the rhythm and the vibe of it.
It was phenomenal. It was all feel good.
Bro, he's the biggest star, and I love the culture stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all these people talking stuff, but they go visit all these places, like the Caribbean and all that type of stuff. Like, quit playing, man. Like, quit being selective with your outrage.
This is just one that you were looking for it. And dumbasses that want to take it and make it something, that's up to them, but that's why you don't listen to them. Because it's not just on both sides. On both sides. Everybody that wants to get all upset about it, Guys,
YouTube.
find something else.
Remember when the Super Bowl was all about all these old ass people they were bringing out? Like you was trying to see if they were gonna die before they actually made the Super Bowl. Like remember we went through that like after Janet Jackson, we couldn't have nobody young and fun for like 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
We were sitting there with the Who, like, man, the Beach Boys, like, oh my God. Like what
when the Giants and I'm not knocking it because I loved it, but when the Giants played the Patriots in Super Bowl 42, it was Tom Petty. You know, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It was great. It was really good. Bruce, there were a lot of guys, of those things. They were going in that direction for a while, and then they went back in another direction. Listen,
if they wanted to go all like white or something like that and go with Taylor Swift, nobody cares. Like, yo, like what are we talking about? Like, it's not like it's a racial thing. It's just like he is the biggest. The Weeknd, like the Weeknd ain't even American.
Yes. He's Canadian, isn't he?
I don't know.
Canadian?
He looks like a Canadian.
He's Canadian. Okay.
Yeah, Canadian hair.
800
get a lot of sunlight.
800-919-3776. 800-919-ESPN. We will get to the calls here again in just 2 minutes, so sit tight. One other thing from the weekend, just on a personal level. So Saturday morning, complete disaster. I get out of the house. I get up. We're thinking about adopting a dog that day. And first things first, on Saturday mornings, always go out and try to go get a little breakfast at the diner, read the paper, all that kind of stuff. Back out of my driveway, hit a snowbank. Not hard, but because the temperature.
Front wheel drive?
Well, in the back of the car, as I'm backing out, hit the snowbank. Again, not very hard. Didn't get stuck.
Oh.
Because it was so cold, cracked the entire fender of the back of my car.
Damn!
I then go get the Starbucks.
Yeah.
Outside the Starbucks, drop it. Spills everywhere.
Yo,
everywhere.
What's up with you fumbling coffee for the last week and a half?
I don't know. So I am just in a horrible mood. We go to the first place to see the dogs. The dog that we kind of had our eye on.
Smelled your coffee.
No, I don't know. The dog we kind of had our eye on had gotten adopted right that morning, which I'm happy that the dog got adopted.
Hell no.
When we started to look at others, and I just, like, I wasn't feeling it, and I'm just, I don't know why, I was just cranky. And then we went to another place, and we go to two different places. They're both great, because this Home for Good Dog Rescue in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey is fantastic. They do great work. But for whatever reason, we were getting close on one, and then we just wanted to go see another dog at St. Hubert's in Madison, New Jersey. And we saw a couple of them there, and we found our dog. And I can't.
What's the name?
Abbey. Her name was Abbey.
You want to get women? Dogs?
No, we would have gotten a male dog, but her name was Abbey already. First of all, there was another dog there that we were going to get that was named Livy. And I looked at Cheryl and I said, honey, I cannot have a dog named Livy because people are going to think I'm a pervert for naming it after Livy Dunn. That cannot happen.
You can't change your name.
What's your dog's name, Livy? What'd you do? I'm a mid-50s man who named her after Livy Dunn. But no, you can change her name. But Abbey was her name. She's like a lab retriever mix, 2 years old. And yeah, so there you go. Anyway, I'm very comfortable with this level of responsibility. No more no kids, no none of that. Dog needs to get up and go out. We're fine. Yeah. We did get a little accident happen yesterday, though, right in the front room.
We're nervous.
Yes. Getting used to the place. New place.
But as long as it was solid, it's cool.
No. It was liquid, but it was on a hardwood floor, so that helped.
Good, yeah.
Or fake hardwood floor.
Well, she was just doing that to test you out, see if you beat her after that. Like, oh, okay.
But anyway,
I made a mistake, and he showed me compassion. Okay.
For people who are doing it, the adopting thing, man, it was awesome. Home for Good Dog Rescue in Berkeley Heights, and then also St. Hubert's. But my guy Phil listens to the show every day. He's in with us every day and took care of us. And we're a big Jet fan. Or no, I'm sorry, big Giant fan. So we'll see. Anyway. Let's hit Justin in Floral Park. Justin, what's going on, bud? How are you?
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Patriots are what they thought they were, Bart. A fraud paper team.
Complete.
They got annihilated.
Fraud. Complete fraud.
Annihilated.
I'm happy it happened to them. They can add another Super Bowl loss to their record.
Yeah, they're 6-6 now, Bart.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Complete frauds.
Yeah, 100%. Broncos should have been there. The Bills should have been there. But you know what? It is what it is. So I agree with you with Josh Allen. He should take a pay cut. It'd be also nice if he had JSN on his team. I mean, he's a receiver. Can they get him A.J. Brown?
No, you mean Sam Darnold? You said Josh Allen. You mean Sam Darnold?
No, Josh Allen needs a receiver, boy.
Oh, he needs a receiver, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a receiver.
But here's the difference.
James Cook, but
Well, they shouldn't be paying Knox so much damn money. Then they could get a receiver. Let him go.
Well, and they also now the James Cook thing they had to take care of. The Dawson Knox thing for the number, which has turned out to be the number 2 tight end there. That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Sometimes you got to graduate.
And you know, you paid Von Miller. You paid a lot of guys that stupid money that you shouldn't be paying them at that point. Ugh. Derek, Hillside, New Jersey. Derek, what's going on, bud? How are you?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
What do you got?
Just wanted to talk about the game a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, even though it was kind of boring, but from a defense
Listen, I know people say that the game sucked. I didn't think the game sucked. It was a defensive game. It's not lighted up all over the place. I enjoyed the game for whatever reason. I think I enjoyed the game just because I am rarely this right. And I was so amazingly right on every front.
Yeah, Derek. Well, what you had was you had Vrabel trying to lean on principle that, man, Sam Darnold, 20 interceptions. He's gonna give us one, and all we need is for him to give us one, or for us to get there, and then we're gonna get on a short field, and we're gonna change the game. You know, and that's what it was. It was just they didn't believe that Sam Darnold could have a clean game because he led the league in turnovers, and that's what happens when you are facing an opponent and you have a certain narrative about them, and it doesn't happen. Then how do you adjust? Because they should have became more aggressive a lot earlier, taking shots down the field to guys like Mac Hollins because he was winning.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I was kind of surprised they didn't try to spread them out more in that first half. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, about the halftime, I'm happy you guys are taking the stance that you guys are, because it's funny how people act when it's somebody from international or somebody from a place that they're not familiar with. And like you said, Bart, he's the biggest star in the country. Like, it makes no sense for people.
He's one of the biggest stars in the world.
85 million streams. 85 million streams. Like, he is the biggest. It ain't no one bigger.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, now what I
just won 6 Grammys.
I would love to see Chris Brown finally get his chance. He is the biggest American
let's not put Chris Brown in that.
No. Chris Brown is that dude. He has.
He's a superstar, but we all know what comes with Chris Brown.
They'll never get by. They'll never let that. He unfortunately, Chris Brown will never get that opportunity because of the Rihanna thing that happened 20 years ago when he was 21 years old.
Listen, what I saw last night was a guy.
Chris Brown is the most entertaining.
He's a great entertainer. I'm not saying that.
His show is.
There have been more than one things that have popped up with him, though, right?
No. It was just that. It was just Rihanna. It was just Rihanna.
Like a few years ago, I felt like there was another one that came up.
He got in a fight with his camp. Got in a fight with Usher, who Usher's like his uncle.
Listen, I don't even want to get into it, but it's point being for me is that off of last night, if you're going to look at all that and you're going to get upset about that, you need to find a freaking life. Honestly, you really do.
I always laugh because they were like, bro, he's American. That just shows you how little respect that we even give
Puerto Rico.
To Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Rob in Connecticut is next on ESPN New York. Rob, what's going on?
How you doing, guys? I listen to you all the time. Just 2 points on the Super Bowl half. I think 90% of the people do not speak Spanish and they don't understand one word he's saying.
Me either. I don't speak Spanish.
I didn't understand a word. I knew what he was saying the whole time. No. If you follow what he is telling in that story,
you didn't see
that's
the visual
not
story?
hard to figure it out.
Tell me this. Tell me this. Rob, when a rapper get up there, do you understand half the words they saying?
I don't like rap.
Right, but we gave you YouTube. We gave you Nirvana. Yeah. It got to rotate to other people. It can't just stick on you.
Oh, I understand, but America is English.
He's American.
If you don't know one
no,
word
it's not.
Singing.
It's not.
I know he's American.
It's not.
I know Puerto Rico. I know all that.
But what I'm saying is America isn't just that anymore, and that's what people don't want to accept. That is other people.
No, that's the problem. When you come to the country, you should learn English as your main language.
Oh my God!
Stop it, Rob.
You don't think he knows English?
First of all, he was in the country.
He's
grew up
Puerto
in
Rican.
Puerto Rico.
Right. What do you mean? You got to learn the English. You don't think
Rob
he can speak
also,
English?
By the way, Rob also had up on that comment, was going to mention about Bad Bunny burning a flag. That was an AI fake image, by the way. That's number one. Number two.
Right, propaganda.
And if you really want to get into it, number two, not illegal. It's kind of called free speech, but that's aside. That's aside.
And you had your, if you didn't like it, just go
you
get
didn't
some
have to
food.
watch it.
Or,
but I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you complain about any messages that were negative toward kids or negative toward anything. That was not politics last night, dude. That was all about love and culture and inclusivity.
Or go like how many American-born Latinos do we have? Right? They don't ever deserve to see representation.
Do me a favor. Go read some of Kid Rock's lyrics.
Yeah.
Talk to me about American. And I've seen Kid Rock in person twice.
Yeah.
Go read his lyrics, and you tell me about bringing your kid to that.
Statutory is mandatory.
Bart Carlin, ESPN New York.
When it comes to meat and seafood, selection matters. Or you can order online for same-day delivery. It's easy, it's convenient, and the prices are wild. WildForkFoods.com.
Guys, quick PSA, forgetting Valentine's Day flowers is not the move. Trust me, this is why I go to the Bouqs Company every time. Bouqs delivers modern bouquets fresh to her door. Plus, with my code CANTY, you get 25% off. Bouqs flowers are cut fresh from the best farms in the world, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers, even roses grown on the side of a volcano. And the best part? Bouqs makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Bouqs has over 50,000 five-star reviews. And listen, even if she says, don't get me anything, that doesn't mean no flowers. Flowers still score every time. Valentine's Day is February 14th, right after the big game, so don't fumble this. Order now. Go to Bouqs.com, use my promo code CANTY for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, promo code CANTY. Bouqs, promo code CANTY.
Want to know why betting the winter games on FanDuel makes sense? From game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. Curling matches that start slow somehow get tense fast. Speed skating decided by inches. Hockey games, they hit different when you're on FanDuel. Maybe you want to rock with USA Hockey. Maybe you love the idea of Lindsey Vonn overcoming the ACL and winning gold. Well, there's so much there to play with. Want to know why betting the winter games on FanDuel makes sense? From game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. FanDuel, play your game. 21 and over and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
March the 20th of 2026, there's one place to be. And that place is Pickleball Heaven. Pickleball Heaven. It's a pickleball facility, massive facility in Medford, New York. We're going to do the show there that day from 6 to 10. Then there's a tournament. And then after we win the tournament, Rick, we'll stay and watch some basketball with the people. Now, the worst part of all this is the name. Listen, I got to participate in Rickleball Madness. What do you want from me?
You're a teammate of Rickleball.
Yeah, right. You're part of the event. You're the co-headliner.
If my name was Dave Pickleball, it would still be Rickleball Madness.
I think that's accurate.
I don't want this kind of pressure. I would prefer it be named after you.
No, you don't. You want all the shine.
No, I don't. Call whatever you want.
Dave's Pickleball Extravaganza.
Sorry, Dave. We're still calling it Rickleball Madness. And it's Friday, March 20th at Pickleball Heaven in Medford, New York. More details coming soon with DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York.
On eBay, every find has a story. Like if you're looking for a vintage band tee, not just any tee, the band tee. You wore it everywhere until your best friend stole it. Now you're on eBay, and there it is. Same tee from the same tour. The things you love have a way of finding their way back to you, especially on eBay. Where else can you find that mint trading card you searched everywhere for, or your first car, the one you wish you never sold? It has to be eBay. Shop eBay for millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube page where you can go comment. We will get some more comments on people also chiming in about how good Green Day was before the game. I missed it, but I will say this. Green Day?
Green Day was there?
Yeah, they did pregame.
I know they did the Super Bowl before, too, though.
Yeah, they did pregame. I saw them in concert at Jones Beach probably 15 years ago. Honestly, one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life. They're awesome.
Once again, not American.
No, Green Day's American.
Are they?
Yeah. No, they're from Southern California.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody else must have did it because they had the list of all the people that did the halftime show that wasn't American.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Live coverage, like Kenneth Walker, he's getting his award.
They always have the day after press conference with the Super Bowl winning head coach and the MVP.
Did he go to
Goodell looks worse than any of them.
Oh, he partied hard.
But the other two did too. It's Kenneth Walker and Mike McDonald. Those guys did. They look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if really they shouldn't have. They probably coming straight from the club. But first of all, Goodell.
They haven't slept.
Goodell looks extra tan, and Goodell looked like he partied hard. Like, I'm a winner every time.
Yeah. Let's hit it. 800-919-3776. Rick in Long Island is next on ESPN New York. Rick, what's going on?
Hey, guys. I'm retired PD, and I work for a security company that's contracted for major events and stuff. So they brought us in, and the gentleman that was speaking earlier, he was giving me straight facts in terms of what was going on at the stadium. For one, the guy that ran across the field, he was not totally nude. My other partner said that he had ice written across, where his stomach was.
Okay.
So
he thought it was Tupac, Thug Life.
That was one perspective where that was concerned. As far as Bad Bunny, I really wasn't a Bad Bunny fan, but I'll tell you this much: for all of the people that worked part of that production and what have you, they were the greatest people to work with. Which, when you have that amount of people come onto a field and and didn't have to exit, they really kind of brought it. I thought the choreography for that was really good.
Yeah.
The game itself really had like a boring feel and vibe to it until the concert. And one other perspective, when they did, I don't know if you guys had opportunity to see it, but the Black National Anthem, they did it so far before they did America Beautiful and the regular national anthem. I don't know if they do it like that to keep controversy down. I don't know, but there were certain different aspects with that in terms of the game. So if there's anything else you want to know, I can kind of fill you in from.
Appreciate it, Rick. Thanks for checking in with us. I missed all of the anthem until the very end because I was standing at the pizza shop waiting for the pizza. I didn't see any of it.
I missed Coco Jones too because I was trying to figure out what can I eat that was healthy. I was just coming from the gym.
You know what? By the way, I've had so many people.
It's my first time eating.
So many people who were so ticked off that you didn't have any bit of the cinnamon roll the other day. Like we're getting we're getting sick and tired. Like, you would have had the damn salad pizza yesterday. I'm getting so sick and tired of this health kick that you're on. And I told people, I've talked about it on the show, I'm on the shot right now, and I've lost some weight, but it's the Super Bowl. And I got a job to do with this. The cinnamon bun, Bart, I didn't eat the entire cinnamon bun. I had 4 bites, and that was it. You can do this.
No, see, you don't understand how it works for me. Oh, God. If I would have took a bite of that damn cinnamon bun.
How it works with you is
if I would have did a bite of that cinnamon bun, I would have went to the chocolate shop. Like, it's like once that sugar get in there, that little tapeworm start asking for sugar.
Oh, please. No, I don't know anything about binge eating. Right. Not a damn thing.
That's what I'm saying.
No, emotional eating, no, nothing.
It takes me like 4 days of discipline to knock my cravings. But if I eat something, it's like it's bad. Like, I would have went and got like dots. I would have went and got stupid stuff like dots.
Just be calling me, man. Be calling me, man.
Yo, straight up. Yo, listen, you don't get it, man. Like, I am the chocolate king. I would have went straight to what is it?
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? But you're talking about going to all the fancy chocolate places. I would go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I would go and get about 50 Milky Ways. How about that?
And I would get a Slurpee. I would get the king size Reese's cup. Then I have to get the white chocolate, so I got to get the cookie and green Hershey cup.
You know what I saw? And this was in the Midwest. There are times where you'll see things where there are little test markets and they're trying things. There's a king size Reese's cup. There is a jumbo size.
With like 8.
Well, no. It's just one big one.
Oh, no. See.
Bart.
No.
Bart.
Nope.
Bart.
Nope.
It was good.
The chocolate to peanut butter ratio can get thrown off.
I understand what you're saying. It can get thrown off. It did not. They perfectly did it.
It always gets better.
I've never seen it before. Never seen it since.
It always gets better when they make the Reese's smaller or the same. When it gets bigger, I don't know, man. It's just like the ratio. It's like when they try to throw three patties on a damn Whopper or triple Whopper. No, bro. The bread ratio is messed up.
It's a tight. We've got calls up at 800-919-3776. The frenzy of football is coming next hour, and we're going to expose why we have the real frenzy and the clowns in the morning. Just speaking of the Patriots being frauds, they're frauds. We'll explain. All of it on the way. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York, and also on the ESPN New York YouTube page.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
This is the Michael K. Show.
It's Aaron Boone, Yankee manager. Now, you have a great life, and this is your 9th year as a Yankee manager, but how much does it gnaw at you that you have not yet been the last team standing in your time as Yankee manager?
That's really the one and only huge thing that does gnaw at me when it comes to this. So it does. Working like heck to fix that and to change that, but I understand it's attached to me.
The Michael K. Show, weekdays at 1 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian is always in pursuit of a better way to heal the spine. We're getting more people moving again with minimally invasive, non-surgical, and surgical treatments, with innovative solutions for every back and spine condition and your unique needs. Expert spine care is available now across New York City and Westchester. Find a doctor at nyp.org/oxspine. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York at noon. On the ESPN New York YouTube page as well. What does noon mean?
It's the power hour, 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 hour. Detroit basketball.
Oh, God. That'll be 5, please. You put 20 in the other day. I'm gonna take the 5 out of that, but you don't have 900 more Detroit mentions that are already covered because of what you put into the Pistons fine jar.
But this is the thing. How can this be a fine when we decided
it was
as
2.5? It was 2.5 days ago.
No, we established as a show in our production meeting that we were going to discuss the Pistons game. Now, we didn't do that, so I'm trying to make sure we get back on the road in the path in which we talked about. So how is that a finable offense?
Because it was 3 days ago.
I get it. Boston happened, but we knew that we were going to talk about it. We established that we were going to talk about it on Friday.
We did not establish we were going to talk about it on
Ray
Friday.
Dinahan, did we not say we were going to talk about it on Monday?
You did say you'd talk about it on Monday, but you see the swear jar is there for a reason. You talk about the Knicks loss to them. You don't root for them.
You're dead to me, Ray.
That's another 5 in the swear jar.
Let's all right, first of all, the game itself from last night. Got to go there. Patriots are frauds. That's what I learned. Patriots are complete and utter frauds all season long. They played the easiest schedule of anybody in 26 years, of any team in 26 years. They had an injured quarterback that they faced that they beat. I'm sorry. That was complete crap, and I was not surprised in the least.
I did not think that anybody can take the ass kicking that Joe Burrow took a couple years ago. But, man, did Drake May take it like a champ. I mean, what is it, 22 times he was sacked in the playoffs?
I believe that was the number, yeah.
I mean,
21.
Will Campbell is a fraud. Can we get that sound? I want that sound stuck on our board forever. Will Campbell, I'll die for him. Don't die. Please die for him. Don't live for him because you get him living for him is getting him killed.
Well, you're getting him killed, exactly. You might die, but he's going to die too the way you're playing.
That might have been like the biggest ass-kicking one-sided matchup I've ever seen in a Super Bowl from one side. And I have no idea why they didn't put an extra tight end out there. Hell, go 6-man. Go six. Go 6 offensive linemen and put a guy in there to hold it up. I mean, it was like, and then you looked up the other rookie on the left side, the guard, was getting forklift by dudes we ain't even heard of from Seattle.
What's comical to me is that for any Patriot fan that thought we are back already and we have turned this thing around immediately and thus begins the next dynasty, boy, you got your ass kicked, and it showed why that's not the case. It's not the case. It is not the beginning of the next dynasty. If I'm the rest of the AFC East, I said, oh, okay, you just beat the teams that you were supposed to beat in front of you, and you got a little bit fortunate with Denver losing their starting quarterback. No, you're not all of a sudden going to just run the AFC East for the next 10 years again. They have a good quarterback in May, but May was terrible in the postseason. Don't talk to me about his shoulder. Don't want to hear it. I don't care.
His shoulder wasn't the whole postseason.
No,
it was. Me with that.
No, and it was not. And C.J. Stroud couldn't hand you the football enough.
I think, man, I want to check C.J. Stroud's bank account. There's no way you can play that bad 2 weeks in a row.
All of a sudden, he's in college basketball taking dives. That was pretty bad.
That was the worst football I've ever seen.
Well, C.J. Stroud's bank account not going to be filled up this offseason because of that.
Yeah.
And the reason
but do you think sometimes they just do it regardless? Because they know it's going to be cheaper now if they do it.
Maybe
before.
so.
But he doesn't deserve it.
I wouldn't yet.
I'm unsure if C.J. Stroud is that dude.
There are two things to note. Number one, the reason that the Patriots were here was you have an excellent coach. You have a very good coach in Mike Vrabel. He's not going to ever kill you. He's going to make all the right decisions. But guess what? It doesn't matter when you're getting your ass kicked. And last night, that was just a complete and utter beatdown. Number two, the only reason it wasn't 45-13 was Christian Gonzalez. That's it. Otherwise, Collinsworth made the point during the game. He couldn't have been more right. That was just, if the Patriots were there at the end, they may as well have just tapped out. That's what it looked like to me.
And like that pick that made through up the middle of the field, like, what are you doing?
Yes. It was terrible.
Who the hell are you throwing the ball to?
It was terrible. That was another one my guy Fortenbaugh had too, by the way, of Julian Love having a pick at 8-1.
That's crazy. I mean, Drake out there throwing hand grenades.
But to me, for the Jets last night, that was a phenomenal night.
Yeah.
That was a great night because you don't have to watch the Patriots. You don't have to operate now as if you're dead for 10 years.
They would
not.
And they would have made us the team for their ring ceremony.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Jerks.
And I don't care.
I'm so happy Kraft feel crazy.
And I don't care that the Jets are not necessarily close to being there right now. What I do know is that team is – no, I mean, all right, maybe they get the quarterback. We'll see how all that happens. We can throw the why nots out there. When we're throwing it out today, it's a why not of, here's the list of reasons that haven't been addressed yet. So you can't really throw out why not today. You can throw out why not in September.
I like what they're doing with the coaching staff. Well, I think what the Super Bowl represented is that no team is too far away. No team. Like, remember, nobody applauded Sam Darnold. And you can't tell me that they were so sure about Sam Darnold by giving him $30 million. Because if you were sure about him, you would have gave him more. Because now you got to tear it up and give him even more now that he won a Super Bowl. You don't have to tear it up if he's making $45 million.
Well, you don't.
But because he's making 30, you got to tear it up.
Yeah. And
he's like, I'm not going to be making less than top corners in this league.
I think Sam will get to 50. I'd be surprised if he didn't get to 50.
Yeah, but that's still saving 10 for the crew.
Sure. And Sam deserves it. And if we're going to talk about Sam, you can sit there and criticize him for last night. He missed some throws. He certainly did. Sam made enough plays for that team to win. He made
enough plays for this team the whole year. So just because you didn't play the best in the biggest game doesn't mean that you aren't deserving and you're not the reason that they're there. Because if you're thinking that they could have got here with Geno Smith, then you crazy, right? And he earned all his money. He outdueled the MVP of the league, Matthew Stafford. And that defense was getting their ass chopped up. So don't tell me that this great defense was great against Matthew Stafford throwing for over 400 yards and Puka Nacua and all that stuff. Sam Darnold had to go throw for throw, not turn over the ball, and be able to handle his business.
And the other thing for Sam is he did everything he had to do in order for that team to win last night when he wasn't at his best. But he did things like getting away from the rush. Yes, getting away from the rush. It came in the fourth quarter when he actually got sacked that I was surprised that he didn't get away from it that time.
They still had over 300 yards of offense.
Yeah. They did everything that they had to do.
Matter of fact, they probably had like 360 of offense.
And what it proves here is that while you don't have to have a superstar quarterback, you do have to have a serviceable quarterback, and Sam's a good quarterback. Sam, as we were kind of going through it before, Sam's the top half of the league quarterback, and you can win with that. You can win with that if you have a dominant unit, and the Seahawks had a dominant unit. That defense was fantastic.
I mean, and they did everything they did to keep Shaheed out of the game. High punts, didn't really give anybody give him an opportunity to really have any returns.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a good game plan, but the Patriots' game plan was Sam was going to mess it up, and typically 90% of the time, that's what happens. But we've seen in recent history, quarterbacks go on 3 to 4 game runs in which they are virtually perfect as far as not turning the ball over. Joe Flacco, perfect, no interceptions in his run. Eli Manning, no interceptions in his run. And I think it wasn't Nick Foles, it was somebody else that was perfect through the run. And, that's what happens when you're a team. That's why I was saying, that's why I was not so hype on the Bears. Because when you depend on stuff that's typically don't happen and it don't happen, the percentages don't happen, now what do you do? Like when you're not getting all these turnovers, can you win? When you're not turning the ball over, can you win?
Let's hit a couple calls here. 800-919-3776. How about Al and Patterson up first on ESPN New York? Al, what's going on?
How's it going, fellas? Nice to hear you guys' voices this morning, this afternoon. But I totally disagree with you guys. Not a Jets fan, not a Giants fan, but you guys sound like fans, not,
in regards to what?
Hostess. In regards to bashing the Patriots, because they what was it, 17, 18 games, whatever amount of games they played this year, they won these games. They went out against professional teams and they won these games, and their defense is legit. They look at what was the score at halftime. Come on, look at the score at halftime shows that they belong.
Kenneth Walker had 100 yards rushing at the half.
Damn near in the first quarter. Al, tell me this. Like, we said the same exact thing about the Giants when they had that fake record. We said the same thing. I said the same thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers when they won 11 games and they were winning. We're like, man, this is not a good team. No, it is a such thing as a soft win. It's a such thing as a soft win. They had the easiest. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk. But I'm saying they had the easiest schedule in the history of football. Like, you don't think that means something? They had the easiest schedule. I'm not making it up. Statistically, since 1999.
Because you mentioned that, I didn't even think about that. But because you mentioned it again, you guys also said that about. I'm a Niner fan. You said that the Niners had the easiest schedule, but it didn't play out to be the easiest schedule.
No, but this year,
in the beginning of the year, you guys said they had the easiest schedule, but they actually didn't have the easiest schedule by the end of the year.
You're correct.
No. At the end of the year, the Patriots played the number one easiest schedule that any team in the league has faced in 26 years.
Right. That's what we're saying.
Since 1999.
We're saying after the fact. We're not saying before the fact of what the team that they played were the year before.
This is not about the day that the schedule came out. This is about how it all worked out, which is even more legitimate. How about the other Al? He is in North Carolina. He is next on ESPN New York. Al, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I have a question for both of you. Carlin, and I have like an explanation. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then I'll kind of explain why I'm asking this. But for Bart, can you speak to, what it's like playing against a quarterback like a Brock Purdy, who's more of like a cerebral quarterback, but maybe physically limited, as compared to like a Jay Cutler or a Justin Herbert? And which one would you prefer to play against yourself as a defender? And then Carlin, as far as college quarterbacks go for the Jets, if the Jets skip out and go defense for the first 4 picks, do you see Drew Aller as someone that maybe could be a project in the 4th or 5th round with a Frank Reich, play action attack?
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked by that. I mean, obviously, Aller was hurt at Penn State most of the season, and he was somebody that was thought of as being a potential first-round pick had he not been hurt. And what Frank Reich likes in quarterbacks, Drew Aller kind of fits that bill.
To answer your question about Brock Purdy is limited as an athlete, and he's limited as far as his arm strength. So as a defender, it doesn't bother me as much because I can get away with certain sins. Now, with a guy like Jay Cutler or somebody like that, he has such a strong arm that you have to be on your details because he can fit the ball there. And if you make a mistake, he has the arm strength to be able to make you wrong before you can recover. But when you're a guy that's just like a guy that's a system guy, sometimes you can get those guys out. Now, they're what makes them difficult is they don't make mistakes. They know who they are, kind of like Jalen Hurts. They know who they are, and they're going to make sure that they don't give you opportunities, right? Because they know that they're not going to try and do that. Sometimes you'd rather have a guy that's got a lot of talent that's going to try and fit it in there, like Brett Favre or somebody like that, because if he's off, if he throw 3 interceptions, he's not afraid to throw 4, right? But I'd much rather go against somebody that's limited as a quarterback because I don't have to respect them, and I can go and try and take away what they do best because I don't have to be afraid of certain things that they do special.
800-919-3776. Now, in moments, we are going to do the Frenzy of Football. And the Frenzy of Football is something that we invented on this show, and it is your rapid-fire calls on all things football related. Now, we cannot help it if we have been ripped off on this concept at times. But I want you to line up the phones right now at 800-919-3776. And I heard something this morning which just really, once again, reinforces why this is the real deal and Dave and Rick are frauds. Okay? Football season is coming to an end. I heard the boys talking about this morning with their football frenzy.
Are you ready for the final one? Yeah, this is it. Well, we'll probably do a frenzy around the draft, maybe around free agency, and then. But for the most part,
have to leave?
For the most part, you're not going to get a frenzy till September.
But why does the frenzy have to leave, though?
Because it's time.
No, it's because you're frauds. Football is year-round.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
Dave calls himself the biggest Giant fan on the planet, and he doesn't want to talk about the Giants in a football frenzy all season long, all off-season long. What are we going to do? We're doing the frenzy of football all year. This is not a 3.5-month thing.
Right.
Oh, my God, guys, come on.
What is this, pumpkin latte season? Like,
exactly.
They just seasonal? They seasonal football?
It's seasonal like pumpkin spice.
The hell they talking about?
Oh, my God. Guys, it's one thing if you're going to steal our bit. It's another thing if you're just not even going to do it right. People care about football 365. I don't know if you know this. Pay attention. Pay attention. Frenzy of Football coming in moments. 800-919-3776. And also get your comments in over on the YouTube live chat on the ESPN New York YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right now, though, sideline to sideline.
Did you hear the new segment on Bart and Carlin on?
It's going to happen.
This is Sideline to Sideline.
Go, go, go.
With Bart and Carlin.
All right, Tom Bauer is here. He has got sideline to sideline. Tom, go.
Oh, I sure do. And I'm just going to let Bart go for this one because the Jets made some news over the weekend that had nothing to do with them playing in the Super Bowl. So don't get your hopes up there, Jets fans.
Good coaching.
I was just about to get into the coaching because there's another generation of the Ryan family that's going to be coaching the Jets. That is Seth Ryan, the new Jets passing game coordinator.
Yeah, man. Seth Ryan was there for a long time with the I think that's his first job. Maybe he was with Anthony Lynn for a year before he went to the Lions. But he's been with the Lions, and he's a guy that's worked his way up. Now, he was never like the most talented guy ever, right? You know, Rex, used a little bit of his celebrity to get him there on Clemson. But he was
He was one of the backups, a walk-on at Clemson, right?
Yeah, he was part of those teams. I think they won a championship when he was there. And he's been just every year working. So it's not like that he doesn't have football in his blood. It's not that he hasn't been, being mentored and tutored, being in Detroit, being underneath Ben Johnson those years, being able to kind of learn. And he's going to be the pass game coordinator. He's familiar here, grew up in Chatham. I remember when he was a little kid, he would come in and he would run all the conditioning tests.
Really?
Yes. Like when I say all of them, I said he would run with the linebackers, but then he would run the. I was like, I just want to kick him in the chest. Kid, you don't know, I'm getting paid millions of dollars, and I'm surviving to do one. But he was just 110 pounds, so he never got tired. So.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah,
but,
make your dad. You want to impress me? Make your dad run it. How about that?
It's a nice story. Oh, yeah, good for Rex.
It's a beautiful, nice story, right? And that just brings their connection with the Jets because he's a guy and a kid that grew up rooting for the Jets. He grew up here and he lived the majority of his high school time. He lived here in Chatham. So it's a good story.
Next.
So you guys want to know what another good story would be? Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo, because they only bring joy to the world, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And I want to talk about being biased. There you go. But they told Sports Illustrated something during the lead-up to the Super Bowl about the expectations for the team next season. I believe this is in reference to them being shown the Lombardi Trophy.
What are your expectations for next season?
We're going to win a lot more, that's for sure.
Hopefully not be sitting in these seats and be in the locker room right now practicing or doing meetings.
You want to win a Super Bowl next season?
We don't want to. We're going to.
All right. That would be Scadaboo who said that one, I assume.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
see the video. Okay.
He's on the right track, I think.
That's fine. Cut your little wrestling promo. That's fine. Just get on the field, bro.
Well, Mean Gene. Come on, man.
That's fine.
Not want to.
Listen, you know what?
Okay, yeah.
I love the mentality.
I'm going to manifest the Super Bowl.
Let them have the mentality. That's fine.
To be young and stupid.
Yeah.
What a glorious thing.
Listen, Scadaboo's a battering ram. He took a lot of hits in college. He took a lot of hits this year. Obviously got hurt.
You know what we say in the NFL?
I just want to see how long he's going to be effective.
You know what we say in the NFL? You're never the same. So right now he's already less than he's less than what he was last year. It's like being a big cheap tree bark, and every year they chopping that wood on you and finally you can't hold on, right? And people taking big hacks because he want to be a battering ram. Good luck.
Next.
They were also shown the Lombardi Trophy. That's what I was trying to reference to on
we understood.
Adam show. Yeah. They said we'll touch it when we earn it. And they will hopefully do that very soon.
What are we doing? The Stanley Cup stuff?
Tom. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, Jets, too. Any rate, so
we have no expectations.
Well, we're setting up some expectations because we've got a great head coach. I'm going to stop there.
Yeah, too bad he don't play.
Yeah, they might not need him to play because look at what happens when he plays and tries to coach. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm sorry. Any rate, so here's some back-to-back.
One other thing, by the way. How many freaking Harbaughs are there? There's another Jay Harbaugh.
Yeah,
There's John's
a
kid.
redhead.
Like I completely blanked on that. They just keep coming in waves.
They're like Bebe's kids.
Okay, next.
Any rate, back-to-back quarterback news here. So we're going to start with Kirk Cousins because the Falcons are expected to release him before the start of the new league year in March. That's per Adam Schefter. He'll be able to choose his next team for the 2026 season. And
bye, we don't want you.
Don't do it, Tom.
Oh, there's another. Oh, you know what?
Don't do
I
it.
forgot about that, but I'm gonna save that one for last,
Okay.
just to make you happy.
Thank you.
I was gonna bring up Derek Carr because apparently he could unretire for the right situation in coaching staff. That is what Ian Rappaport was being told.
I don't want him either.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He didn't play well going out, so have a year off. Yeah, get healthy. Nah. I think he retired on purpose to help them out. But he retired. He didn't get his money. It's crazy. It's crazy when you know you can be making $30 million a year. You go home, you're like, man, the checks ain't coming in.
Yeah, exactly. Life's a little different.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean my health insurance is going to run out? Let me make sure I get back out there. We got 11 kids. Phillip Rivers. I go play 2 weeks. I get another 5 years of health insurance.
Damn straight.
Next.
See the premium?
Exactly.
More quarterback speculation, or at least that's the tweet I'm starting to read, from Adam Schefter. Despite continued speculation, the 49ers have no plans to trade quarterback Mac Jones this offseason. They fully intend to bring him back to back up Brock Purdy. That's per sources what they told Adam Schefter. Another quarterback off the board for teams and the New York Jets.
Listen, I never expected them to trade him in the first place, given what Purdy's health issues usually turn out to be. You know, it doesn't make any...
It wouldn't make any sense.
No, but then you start to line up, you think about, is he going to be a guy that gets a lot of playing time next year and then earns himself a contract the year after?
It depends on how healthy Brock Purdy is, and Brock Purdy can mess around and be healthy the entire year, and then it's going to hurt his stock because nobody's going to see him play, so you're going to forget what he did 2 years ago for 8 games. So it's one of those things. So, you know, they won't be able to tag him. They won't be able to do anything, and he'll be able to walk away.
Next.
I'm just going to breeze through the next two. George Pickens expected to be franchise tagged by the Dallas Cowboys, so expect a offseason long drama surrounding a new contract for him. Some people say they're going to Disneyland after the Super Bowl, but Clint Kubiak says he's going to Las Vegas because he's going to be coaching the Raiders next. We kind of already knew that.
I'll tell you, if I'm a Raiders fan today, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
If Mendoza and that guy?
If you're asking Genty, you're like, why can't I be Kenneth Walker for this offense?
Absolutely.
And I got Bowers over there. Now we got plenty of money. We got draft picks.
Yeah. I feel like I got a good shot. Next.
And now the best for last. Right up Chris Carlin's alley. From Yahoo Sports. Odds are increasing that Aaron Rodgers returns to the Steelers next season after multiple conversations with new head coach Mike McCarthy per Tom Pelissero.
Yep. Should they be the favorite to win the division again?
No.
They won the division this year, Carlin.
Bart, they beat me by a half game personally.
But they got the better coach. Harbaugh's not there anymore.
I understand. I don't.
They don't have. They're the only one with a Super Bowl winning coach.
All that tells me is they are putting off the inevitable, and the inevitable is that team needs an entire reboot. And I get it. I'm happy that they hired Mike McCarthy.
Are you ready?
Bringing Rodgers back is such a mistake.
Are you ready for the Hayward holdout?
Oh God, holdout from what?
I want a new contract.
Yeah, no, get it somewhere else. He's been a great Steeler. Got to go. Same thing with.
Had a great year this year.
Rodgers is just. I'm sure Rodgers is going to drag it out, and he won't show up at OTAs, and they'll say, you know what, we'll see you in training camp, and it'll be fine. Stop.
Bart, you look great though, man. What are you on?
Oh, you should see me now. I'm on everything.
Yeah, Bart's in a very much of a.
I'm on dandelion root, baby. Bee pollen, whatever it is, I'm on it.
What's the craziest thing you ever took for that, like performance? I'm not talking about illegal. I'm just talking about.
Well, probably deer antler.
You did take the deer antler, like Ray did.
But yeah, of course. That's why when he said he didn't take it, we were like, what the hell are you talking about? We all were taking it. Like they were handing it out like candy. It wasn't illegal. So what deer antler is it's the shaved velvet of the deer. And remember, a deer only gets that during a certain part of the year, and the antlers fall off. So what it acts as is a form of like HGH. It helps your body repair because
regrow, right?
Yeah, because it's basically cellular regeneration. So it was never illegal, and then they made it illegal, and then we said we didn't take it, and Ray act like he never heard of it before.
All right. Frenzy of Football coming now. 800-919-3776. Your comments, rapid fire, anything football related. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. 6:30, St. John's hosting Xavier. Coverage begins 880 ESPN and on the ESPN New York app starting at 6:10. And at 7:30, the Nets take on the Bulls. Tullamore Dew is the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Up next, the Frenzy of Football, 800-919-3776.
Monday with Don Hahn and Rosenberg. The Seahawks are Super Bowl champions.
The Seahawks win Super Bowl 60. They are bringing the Lombardi back to the Northwest, and the party begins.
What will it take for the Giants or Jets to get there? Plus, how confident are you in the Knicks after their win over the Celtics? Don Hahn and Rosenberg today at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Want to know why betting the winter games on FanDuel makes sense? From game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. Curling matches that start slow somehow get tense fast. Speed skating decided by inches. Hockey games, they hit different when you're on FanDuel. Maybe you want to rock with USA Hockey. Well, there's so much there to play with. Want to know why betting the winter games on FanDuel makes sense? From game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. FanDuel, play your game. 21 and over and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See optimum.com for details.
You remember what it feels like to move without thinking about pain? To get up, sit up, walk, work, or live without that constant ache? If neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica took that away from you, it's time to get it back. I'm Bart Scott. Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the guy you need. Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no scars, no long recovery, just precise, image-guided, non-surgical treatments designed to get you feeling strong again. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances are accepted, there is no reason to wait. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
Looking for the best meat and seafood? Meat and seafood market.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he could be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, we've seen it all, and we're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box. Get started at hrblock.com.
It's like that, y'all. Confront the rent and get y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Yeah, man. This from off that. It was just no. That's not the double CD. I could go for Outkast, but nah. Usher did it already, right?
He did a couple years ago.
Yeah. All right, we gotta get people what they want. Who's the biggest country star?
I don't know. I'm not a country music guy.
You know what they should do?
I would not be offended by having country music at the Super Bowl.
get us a country guy. Like everybody, they had BET. Like, man, this some bull crap. This ain't American. These are the colonizers. And then we gonna get Flavor Flav. And do it. Like, come on, man.
It's Bart Carlin, ESPN New York. Knicks fans, join us for a special Knicks watch party Thursday, February 19th at Terra Moore.
What are they playing?
Let me see here. They're playing Detroit.
I don't want no excuses.
Terra Moore, February 19th, 150 West 30th Street, starting at 7 p.m. Watch the Knicks take on the Detroit Pistons in a big Eastern Conference matchup with Wild Turkey Bourbon specials, great prizes, and awesome vibes all night. You'll also have chances to win Knicks tickets and enter Wild Turkey Bourbon's ultimate New York game day experience this April. It's Bart and myself at Terra Moore, Thursday, February 19th. Tip-off at 7:30 p.m. Bart's Pistons and the Knicks. It's brought to you by Wild Turkey Bourbon. When you know it's right, don't change a damn thing. 21 or older, must be 21 or older. Enjoy Wild Turkey responsibly. A couple of the comments coming in from the ESPN New York YouTube page. Number one, Carlin, love the picture of the new dog. I put a picture up from over the weekend of our new dog that we just got from William Reed.
Why you let me see?
You didn't see it? I thought you saw it. I'll show it to you. But Nikes with Adidas pants, LOL. Yeah, bad job by me on Saturday. I just threw on the sweatpants and the sneakers, and I didn't even look at matching them up.
Bro, listen.
I'm a Nike guy.
And that's the thing, though, too. It don't always have to be that way.
I know, but I noticed it, and if I noticed it, I'm like, that's not great.
Those same people, they'll wear Louis Vuitton and Dior.
Okay.
So long as it's expensive, it don't matter. You can mix it up.
That's never been a problem for me. Actual JP, Bad Bunny had more yards rushing than the Patriots.
That's true.
That's very true.
I'm surprised they didn't go with Travion Henderson more.
I know.
Just to try and get
it's your home run
plays.
hitter.
Yeah. Like, keep giving him bats at the apple. And there's a couple of times on those like little sweeps where he looked like he was one step away from kicking out.
You get one block, that guy could be gone.
Right.
Let's hit it. Frenzy of football.
Did you hear the new segment on Bart and Carlin on Friday?
They have the football frenzy.
They have the football frenzy. We have the frenzy of football.
Yes. They're saying the segment's so good, we want a piece of it.
Yes. It's the same.
They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs.
But different.
They use a sesame seed bun. My buns have no seed.
Here's the thing. It's not the same. It's not the same because we do ours year round. We don't just limit it like the McRib to a couple of months and that's it. It's football season. We'll do a football frenzy.
McRib.
No. Football deserves a frenzy all year.
Listen, they my boys, man. They grimace shake frauds. You know what I'm saying?
I love them to death.
Come on, man. Don't do the football frenzy like it's a Shamrock shake. It ain't supposed to be just for a small period of time. It's supposed to be all year long, baby.
Sam in Jersey starts us off on the frenzy of football. Sam, what up?
What's going on, gentlemen? Do the Giants end up with Max Crosby somehow this year?
I don't see the Giants
How the
ending up with
hell?
Max Crosby.
You undrafted two dudes in the first round and you paying another dude $30 million. I don't see how. Why would you want to do that? You need to try and get some solidification maybe at the safety spot, get you a lockdown corner. You talk about a guy like Woolen. Tariq Woolen is going to be somebody who's going to probably be lost, off the Super Bowl team. Do you think he's good enough to come and be maybe a top-tier corner?
What I'd be worried about with Max Crosby is that he could end up in New England. I could see New England being a place where they trade him.
Yeah, they ain't scaring nobody. Their problem wasn't to stop people. The problem was they couldn't score and protect their quarterback.
Next, we've got Alex in Orlando. Frenzy of football, Alex. What's up?
Hey guys, actually, I was going to talk about the...
You can talk about whatever you want. Hit it.
Halftime show. Okay, cool. Man, I just wanted to leave you guys with the quick lyrics actually translated in English. My favorite song. It's Baile no olvidable, and it's in English. So the chorus goes, no, I can't forget you. No, I can't erase you. You taught me how to love. You taught me how to dance. No, I can't forget you.
Man.
No, I can't erase you. You taught me how to love. You taught me how to dance. I dedicate that to my grandparents. I get choked up thinking about it. But this song reminds me of them.
There you go, man. And that's what it's about. That's beautiful right there, man.
Thank you, Alex.
That's beautiful right there. Like, how can you hate those words or that message? And even if you didn't understand the words, you felt it.
Frenzy, Black Metronome, Bart Chris, should the Giants put a priority on re-signing Wan'Dale Robinson?
Nah, I think you need something more.
I don't know that I would hand Wan'Dale Robinson $18 million a year.
Especially when you can draft a great receiver. You already have a number one receiver, so you'll be asking Wan'Dale to be a number two. I don't know if I see number two receiver in him. I want a bigger guy. A guy that's Neighbors is not a small guy, but give me a Carnell Tate is what, 6'2"?
I believe so.
Give me a guy that can go out and win the 50-50 ball. Give me a McMillan type of guy. You know what I mean? To go with Neighbors. Give me you can probably get Mike Evans for cheaper than that.
Fran and Massapequa next. Frenzy of football. Franny.
What's up, boys?
What up?
Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champ. Jets, double loser. Patriots, NFL, Goodell, triple loser. Can't stand him. And the Patriots, the biggest losers in Super Bowl history. No one's lost more Super Bowls. So you can take your 6, you ain't got 7, and the bottom line is Tom Brady hates you too.
Hold on. What I'm saying is glass half full for them. They're going to say we went to 6. We went to enough 12, to lose 6. We went to 12.
Yep. That's what they're going to say. You're 500. That's what you are. You're an average team.
You got 6 championships. You got more than almost every combined.
Ryan at Staten Island up next. Frenzy of football. Ryan.
What do you guys think about the Jets' new coordinator hires, Slowick and Dunbar? Do you think they could bring any free agents with them?
No, I don't know about bringing free agents, but assistants don't do that. Maybe coordinators do that, but Dunbar was here before. He was here with Rex.
And Bobby Slowick. Didn't Bobby Slowick go to Miami?
I don't know. No, Slowick is on their team, not Bobby. It's another Slowick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I think he's a corner DB's coach. But no, I think that Dunbar's going to come here and that defense is going to play fundamentally sound. They're going to play with an edge. He's a guy that's been in this game. He was with Pittsburgh for 8 years. He went to Alabama for a year when he left the Jets. And he was here with the Rex, during the early years. He's an outstanding coach. I still think they should go out and get Chuck Smith before Harbaugh goes to get him. I told them to go get Greg Roman before Harbaugh got him, and they're gonna let Greg Roman, who's a great run game coordinator, go across town.
Bobby Slowick was with the Dolphins last year, and he was the guy that was with C.J. Stroud in Houston that first year when he was so good.
Correct.
Bart Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube page where you should go and subscribe and watch the show and comment. 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. In moments, we hear from one of the great callers in the history of this show. It's next on ESPN New York.
St. John's looks to follow up their impressive win over UConn when they host Xavier for their 10th win in a row. Coverage begins today at 6:10 on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
So, should we split the bill?
But math is the worst.
Not all math, because with New York Lottery's extra multiplier scratch-off games, you can multiply your winnings up to 200 times.
Wait, multiply my winnings?
Yeah, you take your winnings, then multiply those winnings up to 200 times.
So all of my winnings times 200?
Yeah, that.
Oh, I've always said math's the best.
Play for chances to multiply your winnings 30, 50, up to 200 times. Prizes up to $5 million. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. Rich Eisen here. As you all know, I care deeply about pediatric cancer research and awareness. That's why I'm proud to talk about Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 27 years, every Hyundai sold has helped fund life-saving pediatric cancer research. Together with over 850 dealers nationwide, they've raised more than $277 million, supporting over 25,000 kids in their fight against cancer. At Hyundai, hope isn't optional. It comes standard. Visit HyundaiUSA.com and search Hyundai Hope on Wheels to learn more.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass. Your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Why do people want to talk to Matt Patricia now?
I guess I don't know. He was on Good Morning Football today, and Matt Patricia looks good. My guy's hit. I don't know if he hit the needle or not. With
something.
me,
He lost a whole
Zep
person.
pound.
Like he lost a whole person.
He is looking good. He's a defensive coordinator for Ohio State now.
He's still got that dumbass pencil in his ear, like dumb pencil when your call sheet's laminated. Like what's the point, brother? Like why don't you get a pencil that's really a marker then? Do that.
The great Tessa and Wes Caldwell is up on ESPN New York. Tessa, what's going on?
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for taking my call. I appreciate you. I'm going to be really honest with you real quick. Like, you know the pain I've been through as a Giants fan for a long time. And yesterday, watching that Super Bowl, it was terrible. I haven't used hot garbage in a long time. Hot garbage mixed with trash, mixed with just polluted pee, everything. That O-line was horrific. And it's like I felt for the Patriots a little bit because I'm in my mind like, yo, this is about to be a long, boring game because Seattle's defense, Bart, was they balling or what? But I ain't going to front. Freaking the Patriots was holding their own, too. That was such a defensive awesome game. That's what kept me in it. But that O-line was Drake May didn't help himself out at all. Like, it was some open balls that it's like, why didn't you connect with that? But that O-line, bro, did you see the one with Wilson got pushed back? And it was just so embarrassing. It was pathetic. Like, it really was. And I think they're both bust. And why didn't they chip?
Yeah,
like, Josh McDaniels, like, what are you doing? You've been here before, bro. Like, do something. Like, he was acting like he was a first-year coordinator.
But the Super Bowls in which the Patriots lost looked exactly like that, right?
You know what? You're right.
Even the ones that Mahomes lost looked just like that. Looked like, we getting our quarterback off the spot. You hit him early, and then it was people that were open, like the crossing route where the guy jumped it and went by, but he couldn't see it because he was feeling the rush so much.
He was rattled.
Listen,
it reminded me like when we played the Patriots. Remember, we was tearing him up.
Yeah.
We was tearing Brady up, and he just never could bounce back.
Right, but guess what? At that point, Brady was Brady, and he couldn't bounce back. This dude was only in his second year.
Listen, for me, that was
let's do the redraft.
That was just an ass kicking.
Let's do the redraft. Like this year's draft, instead of taking Will Campbell, who should they have taken? Now that we've seen like how these players have turned out, how we seen it. Like it looked like Amara Rory probably should have been a top 5 pick.
Eamon Warrior's a tremendous player.
Yeah, it's almost like he should have been a top 5 pick. This dude playing linebacker, then going out and playing slot corner. Like to me, he was one of the most outstanding players. If we were doing a redraft, I don't know if we would redraft. I'll still take Membu.
I mean, if I was New England, I would take Membu as opposed to Will Campbell.
No. Who's the other guy? It's another guy. Keep going.
Offensive lineman?
Because we're looking for left tackle. Kelvin Banks.
Yeah, the guy from the Saints.
Because they need a left tackle.
Right.
Because they got Morgan Moses on the right side.
And then Dallas took. There were a couple others. Dallas took Tyler Booker.
Yeah, but they should have took Banks for the left side.
And then Gray Zabel was the other one at Seattle.
Banks from Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Kelvin Banks was from Texas, I believe.
Yep. He definitely should have been their pick.
Yes.
And now they're stuck because they drafted a guard, too, in the second round. But now, like, Will Campbell probably should be a guard.
Let me ask you this. Giant perspective. You look at the NFC. Everybody wants to try to pick that next team that's going to have that quick turnaround and all that. Which of these teams in the NFC are you going to have to take seriously the next few years, okay? At least next year, if not beyond. I think we'd agree you have to take the Rams seriously. Stafford's coming back next year, and he can have a phenomenal year. What about the 49ers?
Yeah, because Brock Purdy proved that you just worry about – I mean, I give them 2 years because Trent Williams eventually going to leave, and that's going to be totally different.
Right, but they also didn't have Bosa, and they didn't have Warner, so –
yeah, but Bosa is getting to that age where, you dip it in the sauce too much. Eventually it burns.
Carolina. I mean, they've taken steps forward each of the last 2 years.
Carolina is very interesting because I think Bryce Young is starting to come into his own, and McMillan was as advertised. They get nothing from Leggett, which is surprising. But, defensively, offensively, Joe Horn balled out this year, and they have money to spend, at least for the next 2 years because they don't have to pay Bryce Young, and I don't think even when they do pay Bryce Young, it's going to be anything crazy.
We know you have to take Seattle seriously,
of
course. The Bears, got to take them seriously. Where are we on Philadelphia?
I think, Philadelphia is like one of those things. They have a good year, they have a bad year. So now they're up for a good year. Chip on their shoulder. You can say whatever you want about them. Man, they got a lot of salary cap space. They haven't had to pay anybody yet. Like, that defense is all under contract. I don't know if it's one high-priced player on that defense. So what happens if they start spending some of that money? They've already paid their quarterback, and we'll see what happens with A.J. Brown. But, man, they have a lot of money to spend.
The first guy who is – and it's not a long-term contract on that defense that is getting paid is Jordan Davis's $12.9 on the cap next year. And, I mean, that's not a contract that is an issue.
Jalen Carter doesn't make money. Cooper Najee.
It's Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Lane Johnson, Mailata, Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson, who they're talking about might retire.
Yeah.
Along with Lane Johnson. Michael Carter is the second highest cap hit on that defense.
Like, come on, man. Michael Carter. And they can just outright release him if they want to.
I mean, that is absurd.
Right. So they probably have about $50 million in salary cap space. They
right
can go
right now it's 20, but like that'll change based on, who they're going to bring in and get rid of also. A.J. Brown, you got to figure he's not going to be there. And they're going to figure out somehow how to make
I just don't know how you walk away from a player like that.
Last one, Lions. Is the Lions window closed?
I don't think so. I mean, they paid everybody, and everybody's still under contract. They just have to get somebody opposite Hutchinson. They have two of the best safeties in football, but they just got hurt. They get hurt more than anybody, and I think it's part of their brand and how hard they practice. You got to pull back somewhere. You can't get the same effort and intensity in practice as you're getting in the game, man. They just they lost their two top corners. Like the year before, they lost everybody on their defense. You got to pull back a little bit, Campbell. You can't be out there like Dave Wanstead.
Richard in Manhattan. Oh, I forgot to hit the alarm. Go ahead, the alarm. Hit it. Let's go.
You know what that alarm means? That means you opening the door to like the T-Rex, to the big dog.
Yes.
The alpha.
And I was
the apex predator.
For the record, I was talking about Tessa before. Anyway, Richard, what's up?
Chris, Bart, I've seen all 60 Super Bowls.
60 of them?
All 60. But the first two I saw on black and white TV. All right. I don't think we've had back-to-back terrible Super Bowls. Last year's might have been even worse. It was not competitive. We haven't had back-to-back bad Super Bowls since the first two. Green Bay, Kansas City, Green Bay, Oakland. That's how bad those two were. They were not competitive. These last two, super bad. And thank God we had the interest in the halftime show, because that was the only thing interesting about the game, unfortunately. But I'll leave you guys with this. The Spanish guy who had the biggest impact on me yesterday was the new guard on the Knicks, this kid Jose Alvarado. Did you see him? This kid is Josh Hart, too. He played a great game. Where did we get a sixth man like him? That guy's going to be a star in New York. Are you kidding me?
I guess you don't watch a lot of basketball. Remember, he would harass Chris Paul, pick him up full court and all that stuff. He's been a Nat for a long time for the Pelicans. But let's see if he's a big problem against when he run into one of them goons over there.
Over where?
I don't know. You know.
Over? No. We're not doing any of this subtweeting crap. If you're saying it, say it. Nope, Have the guts to say it.
No.
Well, inference is Tom. If we can infer that he is talking about the Pistons from what he says,
that's part of the game.
How do we handle that situation?
If it's clear and concise, we add to the jar.
Is it like porn? We know it if we hear it?
No, because you can have porn. You can
it's
have
a hell of a comparison.
You can have porn. You can have soft porn, which is perfectly all right. If on Showtime,
like, soft porn by definition is still porn.
But it comes on. But you can watch one on TV, one you can't.
I've never been happier. We've had 30 seconds left in the show, so we can get off this topic.
Well, I think from here on, that's going to cost you. It may not cost you $5. Maybe it costs you $2.50.
First of all, it's $1. How the hell did inflation go all the way up to?
Because
how many? Don't be putting tariffs on the Pistons. Don't put tariffs on the Pistons talk.
No, we're putting tariffs on you.
Nope, it's $1 is supposed to be $1.
You know what? You're part of the 1%. You can afford it.
Nope.
Bart Carlin, ESPN New York. The great Michael K. is on his way in just moments. He has got all things Super Bowl 60 covered for you. Enjoy it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York, and the ESPN New York YouTube page.
Wild Turkey Bourbon and ESPN New York are bringing you the ultimate New York game day. 2 games, 1 damn day. We're kicking things off on Wednesday at the Whiskey Brooklyn on 44 Berry Street in Brooklyn starting at 7 p.m. Stop by for Wild Turkey tastings, exclusive giveaways, and your chance to win an epic New York sports experience. Opening day energy in the Bronx, Knicks at night